Just.
On the other side.
Okay, guys. If you guys do the thing, put it at like a very low volume so that way you guys still count as a viewer. I think I'm playing.
Dark Menace. He's got a menacing force up in the top right. 4 Banelings coming into the natural base of Regret. He tries to run the drones. Will he be able to make it away? Maybe. Now that they're off creep, the answer should be yes, but the Archaic does some anti-micro there, unfortunately, and winds up not killing the Ling Bane, or just the Banes, I should say, when he originally would have. Very unfortunate there, for sure. And 2 more Banelings come in, kill even more workers. Doesn't look like we can see exactly how many. Okay, 13 drones have gone down for Regret at this point. Regret's economy is struggling. Dark Menace is looking fantastic as more Lings and Banelings pour into his main base as well. They're trying to just basically counter all in, but the attack of Dark Menace is here so much earlier. It's a little bit of an anti-move, I think. 2 more Immortals are on the way, and this is a strong force, especially against just pure Roach out of Dark Menace and not really many units to help from his ally here. Neutrophil's floating quite a bit of cash, but not quite a bit of army. The Immortals are ravaging the Roaches as there are no Ravagers for Dark Menace. He's a little low on gas, and they catch the army. SCV Boys Pull does come out. Do manage to kill one of the Immortals here, does the Cyclones of Neutrophil, but now the army of Dark Menace is gone. At the same time, though, just a simple 8 Marine drop has cleared out the entire economy of Regret and almost all of the army of the Archaic. And man, oh man, why aren't you chasing this corner? I mean, you've got the Cyclones in a corner. They really should have been chasing them down a little more vindictively, I think. Oh, and just pulling back the individual units that were being targeted here, I think, but we'll eventually clean them up. Dark Menace is trying to go into Mutalisk, but there's Stalkers out. This is a wild game, but the economies are so much stronger for GG Izzy that I think they'll be able to just win with their rallies at this point. Still, the Immortals can bust through that bunker like it's nobody's business. Maybe they're trying to find the Spire to prevent more Mutas from popping. I think that's a decent enough plan. But now recalling, that's dead. You're dead. You can't recall here. You just don't have enough economy behind it. I mean, it's 50 workers for Dark Menace still to a combined 7 for the entire team. So it's really 70 workers to 7 right now. That is 10 times the economy here for GG Izzy. And yeah, you just can't recall. I think needed to trap those Cyclones a little bit quicker. They were able to get a lot more units than they had any right to. I mean, they were literally sitting in a corner, and they just kind of let them sit there, move forward, lock on, run back, and they just didn't chase them down for an odd amount of time. I think a decent compositional choice here, but slacking off a little bit on microing against the Banelings, and just not the best chase down on those Cyclones. I think another great choice would have been to just go double Stargate Phoenix behind your proxy Stargate, but yeah, now GG's is called. So unnecessarily this whole time. I think maybe this reads like an all-in that they've practiced a little bit more in customs than they have in 2v2s. Because the execution, and this is something a lot of players run into, you're just not quite sure how to actually execute your build here. And again, they're going up to try and kill Neutrophil. Go kill Dark Menace. Every time they clean up the army, and then they're like, and now I'm going to throw mine away into shield battery overcharge against Void Rays. I don't know. It's just, it's not going to work. Surely at this point you have to know that you got to go for the other player here. They are going for him again, but it feels like every time they do it, it's after that person has managed to rebuild their economy, get out some units, and it's late enough into it that they're not able to get as much damage as they would have been able to achieve if they'd just gone for it immediately. Still, they are managing to depower these batteries on the low ground again, but why are you please don't run past those probes in the natural base. They're running past the probes in the natural. Kill the probes in the nat. There we go. Okay, they're doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's wild. Lots of Stalkers out now, though, but Lings do counter Stalkers pretty heavily. The overcharged Void Rays, though, very strong against the Stalkers of the opponents, and I think they've run out of steam here. I think this is a stable game now for GG Izzy. A stable game is, and they do better against them than the Stalkers themselves do. And so they can kind of buffer and allow those Stalkers to be in the back, getting damage done. Oh, but great target fire thus far out of Neutrophil on those Void Rays, I will say. Battery Overcharge hasn't been used yet, so good patience on that by the Archaic. And by patience, maybe he forgot it, maybe it's patience, who knows. I'm going with patience. We need to see it popped now, though, or else it's not patience. Okay, it was patience. Good. I think we are going to see the Protoss players from the top left. GG Izzy coming from the top rope will be able to take down Kadeo here as the armies are melting and GGs are called. You could be pre-splitting there, or even stemming your Marines as the Zealots get on top and already start stepping back. But every time it misses, though. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Does he not have enhanced shockwaves? He doesn't. That might be the difference between that EMP landing. It was like right on the edge. He's going too heavily into the Marine production, I think.
Oh my
Still does catch a lot of the Zealots on the front, but yeah, I think the Archaics just got the better handle on a macro game here. And the difference between this series and the series against Cyan that we're really seeing is Criminal's not getting damage done. He had a good economy here, but he still had a much bigger advantage against Cyan because he's killing 30 probes. Sure, his economy's not as big, but Cyan's was, you know, really, really damaged. And in this game, even if you have a better economy than your opponent, it's not enough of a difference to still put him in that same kind of super commanding position where you can just eat storms and win. Yeah, I think you got to be frustrated after this game, though. I mean, your third CC build goes off without a hitch.
Well, the other thing is, the Protoss gave you 4 Colossi. You should be winning this game, but he's been throwing away units, like we've seen, right? So.
Yeah, throwing away units and just not hitting the EMPs. They're hard to hit, and obviously was not able to hit them. And that's got to be pretty frustrating. And yeah, I mean, your third CC build goes off without a hitch. Sure, you take a bad storm, but then you kill 4 Colossi for free. You're definitely feeling pretty good, but then, you know, more storms, more Colossi, and can't hit those EMPs.
Isaac, are you in StarCraft?
But I think part of that is you got to have that enhanced shockwaves. GG's going to be called, though.
There you go. I don't have a chance to be right with my prediction anymore. But you might be wrong, only because you might 3-0 here.
They even killed a couple probes, I think. So not many, but every little bit helps. And now the Oracle's gone as well. And that's that Oracle tax. Once you get out a certain number of Vikings, they pretty much are always going to get a volley off on the Oracle when it goes for Revelation, even if you're not microwave.
Did he throw this game? I think he threw it a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, just now adding on. I mean, it's funny. What should have been really bad with those the Hellions turned out to be really good. But at the same time, I feel like the Archaic didn't really react to it as quickly as he should have. He had a Stalker out, but he brought it over here. You know, the Archaic has really good builds, but he's a little static on the builds, I feel, right? Like, oh, the Stalker's supposed to go across the map. It went across the map, and he didn't bring it home to defend those Hellions.
This is risky, man. He's sending everything to go attack on the other side.
Now, I think he's got to feel like he's way behind, even though he's not. It's hard to know, right? Because you
look,
feel...
this is funny. He even has an SCV here, which he can put a turret here.
That's hilarious that he's building a depot. Oh, man. It's a good thing that the Archaic broke his own wall off that he made, because if that was not broken here, those probes would not be able to run.
The Archaic may not be... now he realizes it, because he was getting attacked at the same time.
14 probes, though, and I mean, he can even kill the Fleet Beacon, which means no more Tempest, which means Void Rays against already 6 Cyclones and double Cyclone. That's not going to go very well for you. That's... Yeah, I mean, that's going to go down, which means he's only going to be able to make Void Rays until he remakes it. This is a crazy comeback. When we were talking about frustration from the previous game, I feel like you got to be frustrated as the Archaic here in this game.
Oh, man.
So the turntables a little bit, and now there's no mining.
Yes, I think, Well, ET. You know what happened in several games. We've seen many games, I mean, in other sports where you're on the brink of winning that one clinching game, and you lose, and then the other team comes back, and then this happens. So, you know, remember, Criminal was the favorite here. So it's
It's
not
true.
inconceivable for him to do a reverse sweep.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Seth. We are now in our penultimate. Actually, let's join the stream channel here for everybody. So, welcome back, everybody. So, this is our penultimate cast of FSL Season 5, the second to last semifinals. I'm joined here by. He's just jumping in, but let me add him to the scene. Joined here is by Sir Maligan, who's going to be helping me co-cast.
Hey,
What's up,
guys?
Sir Maligan? How are you?
Just good. Looking forward to this matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool lineup for today. As you guys can see, our lineup here we have for you guys is our semifinals of Code S. We have Instability, the number one seed, versus KJ Freedom, and then we have Neutrophil versus Dark Menace after that. So this is gonna be pretty cool. How do you like this lineup, Sir Maligan?
Man, you know what? This lineup is going to be interesting because all the races are going to be present, right? Protoss, Zerg, we got a Terran.
That's right. I didn't really
So,
realize that, but yes, all the races are going to be present. And without further ado, let's actually bring in our players here. So we've got joining us now, got our players for tonight, the first game. We got both Instability and KJ Freedom. How are you both doing? Let's start with Instability. I know you haven't played in a while, but you've been watching a lot of these games and trying to scout your opponents, and it turns out to be it's KJ Freedom. How do you like that matchup for tonight, and how confident are you in tonight?
Um, I guess as usual, I am cautiously optimistic. I
Gosh.
didn't really care who I was playing against, to be honest.
Mhm.
So, it doesn't
S-
make a difference to
Well,
me.
how do you like playing against Terran? Let's start with that.
I think PVT is my best matchup, but it always feels like I'm losing every time. Like it's the hardest to play, regardless of whether or not I win.
Gotcha.
yeah, I think the only loss you had this season was against the Terran, right?
It
Correct?
was neutrophil.
Yeah, it
So
was.
one game is Terran.
One was
Yeah.
Terran and one was
Oh, I see.
Protoss.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Well, you've had a chance to scout this whole weekend. to scout how you're gonna approach KJ Freedom. Is there any specific build or any game plan? You don't have to reveal it tonight, but we'll see it in your game. But were you preparing for this specific matchup?
I mean, I haven't done that much to prepare for it, to be perfectly honest.
Gotcha. Okay. Sir Maligan, do you have any question here for number one seed?
I know, right? So, yeah, instability. Based on everything that you've seen so far, all these playoffs play games, how do you think? How do you think you'll do? You think you're gonna win it all the way? Because you are the favorite here for you know what? When the season started, you were not favored. It was I think it was like Neutrophil Dark Menace was, but now you're number one seed. So how do you feel about getting all the way to finals and winning it?
I think it's very possible if Dark Menace beats Neutrophil. That's all I really want.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha. Well, we'll talk about who you would favor if you win this matchup first. We'll talk about who you'd like to come up from the other side. But we're looking forward to tonight's game. You've had quite of a bit of a break, so we're excited to see you again here on stage, facing against KJ Freedom. Freedom. What do you think about your chances tonight? I know you guys met in the regular season, which she won. But any
No, I didn't win.
adjustments?
She
Huh?
won. She won. She
Yeah,
won
yeah, she
2-0.
won. Right, she won 2-0. Any adjustments to make out of that matchup?
Yeah, there's a few things. One is that I cheesed and then I fell behind quite a bit. Probably just need to be sharper. She's a solid player. Definitely game. I have practiced a little bit more than usual. However, actually, I'm still having problems against Protoss. So
Yeah, I was gonna
because
ask.
of that, because of that, I'm hoping to. I mean, if I don't upset her, it will be a 3-1 or 3-2, right? So,
Gotcha.
So how have you been preparing for this game? Have you been playing a lot of ladder games?
well, the problem is I've been playing ladder games, but I keep getting Zergs and Terrans, and so after I was like, man, I'm wasting my time with these guys, especially the games go long, right? So I've been leaving my game
Yeah.
just until I find a Protoss. And then when I finally get a Protoss, they're too low level but at least I get some practice, right? And so that's the problem right now. For some reason I'm not running into Protoss.
Gotcha. I mean, there are a lot of practice partners here that you could have asked to prepare, but
Yeah,
they play
but I didn't want to
differently from
practice.
instability. So,
Yeah, exactly. Like Maligan plays completely differently. Neutrophil will probably be the closest, but I only got to play one game against him and I lost. So really just a few lather.
gotcha.
I guess I'm hoping my mechanics against the other races will help.
Any final words before we get started? Instability.
Good luck and have
Good
fun,
luck. Have
and
fun.
I hope they go long.
Nice.
Okay. All right. KJ, final words.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. All right. We'll meet and definitely we'll talk to you guys after the match.
All right, good luck both.
Good luck both. We're gonna get started here, but first let's take a quick peek at their map selections. Um, Instability vetoed Pride of Altaris. KJ vetoed Glittering Ashes. Yeah, of course he doesn't veto Blackburn as one of his favorite maps. So, and he actually picks it as the second game. But we're gonna be starting off with 2,000 atmospheres, and let's get this going. I think we're all set, and let's go.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
So, Steph, who do you think had the series, man? Who's gonna?
So, alright, let's talk about this, but while this loads up. But first, let's introduce our players. We're gonna be following the observing of Regret tonight. Alright, so, let's see, let's find Regret's number. Alright, on the bottom left corner of 2,000 atmospheres, the blue Terran. he is.
KJ Freedom.
In the top right corner, number 1 seed, it is.
Instability.
Alright, so before we get going here and get some action going, predictions. What do you got, Sir Maligan?
Probably like a 3-2 instability here.
3-2
It's a game
instability.
Of best of 5, correct?
Best of 5, that's right. Let's actually ask our observer here. Observer, what do you got on the prediction? Type it on chat. Observer.
I guess not.
There you go. 3 instability all the way. All right.
Wow.
I am actually gonna go instability 3-1. I think she's been solid all year, and I think that'll continue. Now, I do think that Freedom might mix in some cheeses here and there, but not that much because the way it came out during the regular season.
Yeah. Did instability see the block there? She's not reacting to it, so I guess she doesn't know.
Yeah, look, instability lost the probe down low. She's not making a zealot. She is pulling the probes to try to deal with it, but looks like she's just gonna take the Nexus on the 3rd location, or is she?
Oh, she's sending a cheese probe right there.
Oh no, she's just gonna take a ninja all the way out here.
Nice.
So,
I really like it.
but
is
he
gonna
gonna
be
find
spotted?
it?
It's gonna be spotted right there.
It's gonna get spotted. No, he chases the probe, so it leads him away.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because he doesn't know.
Yeah, I think KJ suspected something when he saw the probe go out there. But
Yeah, that's
I guess
right.
he didn't go check it out.
Alright, but Stalker's on the way. He's gonna be able to cancel this. He needs to cancel it now, though. He doesn't want to lose the money. Is he gonna cancel it? Yes, just in time.
That was close.
There's a Reaper. The Reaper's gonna try. It's gonna take that probe down. But tit for tat, the Stalker takes out the SCV. So
Needs to cancel that. There's no.
yeah. So for you guys
way
wondering,
to the bunker there.
our number 1 caster tonight, ET, is unable to cast tonight's games due to some. I think he has some cold and he's not gonna be able to join. So you got your B casters here. You got Seth, myself, and we got Sir Maligan. And hopefully we can.
This is good too for ET, so ET can enjoy the playoffs too, right?
Yeah.
Just
So
sit back, enjoy this.
ooh, good block there on the jumping
Wow.
point.
Look at that full block there by instability.
So yeah. So Sir Maligan, take notes. This is how you do it.
I know, right? There's no way anybody could slip into there.
Alright, did we see a fusion core? I don't think there's a fusion core yet because the starport is just finishing. So no fusion core
Mind
yet.
drop.
Just mine
Yep.
drops. This is KJ's go-to harass strat. So from for scouting report, right? In terms of KJ, he likes to do this Widow Mine drop. He's gonna boost that medivac with 4 Widow Mines across, and he likes to just play it slow, right? He likes a turtle, just defend up, but his way to harass really are these Widow Mines. Now let's
But
see.
you know what, if this Widow Mines don't do that much damage and he doesn't spot that 3rd, that could be bad for.
Yeah, because
KJ.
he doesn't
Once
know about
that
the
3rd
3rd
base-
yet.
Yeah.
There
Once
is
that ninja
blink.
base and the natural are saturated. My gosh, Protoss will be just pumping in units.
That's right. So now he really needs to get damage done here with this Widow Mine. But let's see, the Widow Mine's trajectory is gonna avoid, or it's gonna miss
Yeah,
that
it's gonna miss
ninja
the
once
base.
again. So it kind of
Oh, man.
angled itself to the right, so it's gonna miss
Yeah.
that. And that's unfortunate. Look,
Yep.
there's a lot of probes there. All right, let's see how much this does. Blink is still halfway complete. There are stalkers there. Let's see her reaction. No reaction yet because no mines have been dropped. Here it is. Uh-oh, she is not reacting.
Oh, she didn't react.
She's
She's
gonna
gonna
be
lose a lot.
double
Oh my
digits.
gosh. 11,
Oh,
13.
Ouch.
Oh, wow.
And
That's a,
2 mines get out. That's the worst part too. Add in,
yeah.
insult to injury here. Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
cam is. Oh yeah. Thanks for
Well, they're
reminding
they're
me.
pretty much even on the workers now. So
Yeah, we need to remove ourselves from the cam. It's just the players. I'm not playing. Thanks for the heads up, ET. Hopefully you feel better. Um, hopefully
oh,
you can make
another
it back
team.
to the championship, right? Because I'm sure the audience likes to hear your voice as opposed to ours. But Freedom gets a lot of damage there. 28 to 27 workers. Gets some more shots in.
Yeah.
Where is that observer? She made an observer earlier.
Yeah, it's in the natural.
Oh, there it is. But it's
Yeah. So
transformed right now. She needs to untransform it, move it down, because now another
another
set.
salvage. Gonna be oh
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 my
4.
goodness. All right, this one's gonna fire
So,
again.
almost 20 probes are already gone down, and still they're the same on worker count. This is what I meant.
Yeah.
This third base, this ninja base is really making instability, not lose that much, I guess, in a way, right? He's not super
Well,
behind.
it's not
No
making it
soft
as
spot.
bad as it could be, but it's
Yeah,
still
exactly.
bad. Right? But the good thing is, right, like what I said earlier, Freedom likes to do this Widowmine harass, but then he'll
Well,
turtle up, right?
yeah,
He's not gonna hit a specific, timing where he just marches across the map and kills you in this point. He likes to just make his barracks. He's gonna get his third down, so you'll have time to just chrono out your probes and get back to the
yeah.
swing of things.
If you look at the worker count, look at how much workers instability has compared to Freedom. Freedom stopped making SCVs at 29. He never made any more after. I think he got busy with so much of the drops, managing the mines, that he's neglecting his
Oh
worker count.
no.
Look at that.
Oh, another set. It's gonna blow up the natural. You know,
Oh man, he can't keep making these mines mine drops and stuff without bulking up himself. Look at that. It's just even his natural is just has 5 SCVs.
yeah, but look, despite all of that, how many workers have been killed, right?
Yeah, how
She's
many
still
workers have
ahead,
been killed?
42 to 29.
She's still ahead. That's crazy.
Nice pick off on the medevac there. There is Stim, but that one Marauder's putting up a lot of punch. He's trying to kill that one observer. He does, but loses his entire army from there. There's another secondary army moving up, though. That's actually pretty scary. There is Colossus coming out. She's chronoing it, but she needs to deal with these Widow Mines first. One Widow Mine's gonna fall right away. A second one, nope. It burrows. She needs to. Oh, there's no observer because it's been
Oh,
killed,
he sniped it.
and he
Yeah.
sniped it.
Oh, the Colossus! Don't lose the Colossus!
Yeah, I think the Colossus is
Yeah, I
enough
think
here
he'll
to
be
deal
able
with the
We'll
Marines.
be able to deal with this once
Yeah.
that observer pops out.
He's trying to scan and get it, but you know what? The observer's gonna get out, and she is going to hold here. Widow Mine's
she
gonna
can
fire
hold it.
once again. She needs to repower that. So all this is happening is because KJ is assuming there's only 2 bases.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he finds out
doesn't
that there's
know.
a third one. He's actually
Oh,
gonna burrow some Widow Mines down here, and
Finally.
finally. But is that too late? Because
Yeah,
you know
look
what? The
at that.
Colossus is out.
Instability, so way ahead still in workers, even though losing so much. Like what? Almost 30 probes?
Yeah, it's a lot of probes lost. But there's a big drop to the third ninja.
Yeah, I think this third is gonna be a bye-bye, because there's no way to defend that third.
Yeah, I think
Oh my gosh,
instability.
more mines. This is insane. This is like mine crazy game, man. How many mines were produced in this game? It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like instability opted to defend the
Yeah.
third base.
If did Instability has a forge, she should just drop a couple of cannons right now. Cause she can't clearly deal with all these mines.
Well, alright, so she's dealing with it now. There's more in the main, which if she just sends it down there, but I think she's gonna go try to defend this third.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. There is a cannon that's being produced, and she should probably recall these probes out of here.
Yeah, these probes are gonna. This base is done.
Oh no, she's just gonna
Oh
run him
no.
out.
Now KJ Freedom's ahead of workers. He's now gaining momentum with his attacks.
Yeah, but she needs to save these workers. This is her only advantage. Well, she does have the tech advantage,
Yeah,
but
I
she's
think
gonna lose all of them.
too much pressure from Freedom's mine drops really broke instability here. Look at that. 47 SU.
Yeah,
probe.
she's had a hard time dealing with these mine drops
Yeah.
because
Mine drops was really killing her.
yeah,
I
there's
think,
still a mine in
KJ
the main
Freedom,
base, I think.
Yeah, I think KJ Freedom did his homework. He knows the mine drops will mess up instability. There's more mine drops, I guess, coming.
Yeah.
Do we see a cannon made in the main? Right,
There-
there is a cannon in the main.
Yeah, there's some cannon in the main. So if she did that a lot earlier, I think she would have
Yeah.
been better off. But now she has 13
Oh, boy.
workers. It's gonna drop because the natural is
It's gonna drop there.
unprotected, and she
Yeah.
is moving out. So these mines are
Alright,
gonna
let's
wreck
see.
some more.
Yeah.
But
Let's,
you know,
let's hope instability makes a good damage here.
well,
on
two
this attack.
Colossus, but you know the army supply is completely skewed here with.
Yeah.
You know, they're mostly
Right.
Marines though, so a few Colossus swipes could decimate this army here, especially
Yeah.
right now where
Here
it
we
get
go.
caught out of
We're just
position.
gonna lose all this Marines. Oh, this is a good attack here by.
Yeah, this is a good attack here
Instability.
by instability. If she just keeps going, I think
Yeah.
she can push the issue here.
He needs to. He's gonna pick that observer, which he did not.
Yeah, look how fast those Marines fall.
Yeah,
And
it's
just
just
like
nothing.
that, look at the army supply. It turned upside down from twice the value, and now it's the half the value of instabilities. She blinks in. Is she gonna take out the
Oh,
Liberator
wow.
really
I
quickly?
think instability's gonna be able to crack this. Those Colossus are key right there. Look at that.
Yeah, but she should stop firing at that refinery. You need to focus on more important things because you need to be able to turn this upside down. I don't know about going up here though because
Yeah, don't force it.
that's a tough
Oh, you
choke.
don't wanna force it there.
But you know what, you
he
can
lost
blink
the
in.
Colossus.
Ah.
He's gonna lose another Colossus. Oh no. Good thing she did not.
Yeah, so trying to butt your head up here turned out to be very, inefficient for her, right? I
Yeah.
think she could have just taken out the other bases. But even then, she's doing a lot of work. Look at the supplies, 52 to 50. And if she
Yeah,
takes out
She
these...
has superior units.
There you go.
Yep, she has superior units. Colossus.
And she might just
Blink.
eke out a victory here.
Yeah, she might actually.
Yeah, as
There's
Edmund...
no more army. There's just 14 armies for freedom.
Yeah, I think this is
and
it.
his production is gonna be shut down.
Well, because she's now camped out in his production, and these production units are just coming out incrementally one at a time, and they can just get picked off as soon as they come out. At the same time, she's still rallying units here, just walking stalkers across the map, reinforcing, and I think she has done it. Now
Yeah, I think she did it.
there are two ninja bases out there, but this is the production. The problem here is the production.
Oh,
Oh
the mine hits were
no!
so key
She
there.
walked it up there. She should have just blinked. Alright, but anyway, it's still not the end of the world for her. She is ahead in supply significantly.
Yeah, and she
Take-
has an observer.
Yeah, she has an observer here. She shouldn't be throwing away these stalkers though. Well, as we say,
Yeah,
that
there's
Freedom's
just
throwing
nothing
away
else
these
Freedom can do at
liberators.
this point. Yeah.
Alright, so finally she's gonna deal with these mines, I think.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, that's it for
GG
Freedom.
right here.
This is a crazy comeback.
But
Just
then
like what
again, look at Freedom. He has two ninja base, not two ninja bases, but a
Yeah,
ninja
but she
base.
can't produce units
Yeah,
anymore,
he can't
right?
produce.
So that's the problem here. You know, like what Edmund Sean said, it's a bra moment, right? You keep doing our harass, and then all instability did is just took her units, go across the map with the two Colossus, killed all
Yeah.
the Marines, and then pretty much that's it.
I think this is it for. There's no way to come back from here because instability has a good production still. She's mining well in her
Yeah, I mean, look at
natural.
the army counts, 41 to 6.
But then
So
again,
if we can take a look at the ninja bases here, there it is. That's yeah. The other one's gone. Yeah, this is.
oh, you better not lead your SCVs to the. Oh, did the SCVs
Yeah,
give way?
she probably
Oh, I
knows.
think it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because as soon
the
as that,
SCVs went to the right, so
well,
it gives
because
you an idea.
as soon as it
Yeah, this
mined,
is
and
GG
then
right here.
this is the closest one to return the minerals, so she knew. But yeah, this is done.
It,
KJ has no production. It's gonna be one Banshee and a cloak, but there's already an observer here, so
yeah.
nice game by Instability. I thought
Yep.
that was lost for sure when she
She
was
lost like
down.
what, 60 probes?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And she still came back. Yeah, it just shows you that losing that much, but still you have a ninja base producing for you. That's key right there. If she didn't have that ninja base, she would have been done.
Yeah, I mean he's still gonna hope for these Banshees, but uh, there's a big
Banshees.
army that you cannot kill with the Banshees anymore.
Yeah. These banshees are just gonna be annoying. That's it. It's not gonna win the game. But yeah,
But although she's not dealing with it,
yeah. She should
she's
just
not
recall a
making.
few stalkers.
Well, she's not making an observer.
Yeah, she should just recall a few stalkers. Just to take care of those annoying banshees. 'Cause she
Well,
has an observer right there.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Does she
she's
have
gonna go
recall?
back home, and this is gonna go on for a little bit here because of the Banshees that are annoying. But she split up her army now. One blink will take care of all of these Banshees.
Yep. Blink.
There.
Bye
And
bye.
then she finds the other ninja base, and so this is it. That's the
GG
GG.
right there. Wow. Good comeback there by Instability. Wow. After losing, that's probably the most probes lost in the game that I've seen that the Protoss still won.
Whew. That was actually a pretty crazy game. Think how it
Yeah.
started, and then how it went in the middle, and then in the end.
That
Oh,
was a
but
good decision there by Instability to do a counterattack.
yeah, because she had the two Colossus, which was perfect against the number of Marines that Freedom had.
Yeah.
And so it was, yeah, there's nothing that he can do about it. He did have a Raven, but it didn't have enough energy to disable any of the Colossus. So by the time it did, I mean, all the Marines were gone, and she was already camped out in the production. But it's a good win by Instability. Close there for Freedom, and we're gonna move on to game number 2, which is going to be in Curious Minds. Let's take a look at their. So Curious Mind. Oh no, that's not Curious Minds. It is Blackburn. So sorry, wrong. I was
Yep.
looking at the map selections by Dark Menace and Neutrophil, but we are going to be heading to Blackburn next. Alright, let's invite our players, our observer, and caster.
Alright.
Okay, looks like everything's ready. Let's do this.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
Yeah, that was one super crazy comeback, one for the books. I would like to watch that again to see how that kind of took all those twists and turns.
I know, right?
right? But let's introduce our players here on the bottom left corner of Blackburn. We've got our Red Terran.
KJ Freedom.
All right, at the bottom right, she takes game one. It is.
Instability.
All right, so winner will go on to the championship game, best of 7 on Friday, and that's gonna be crazy. Um, so let's see if Instability continues with her momentum, but KJ
Ooh,
Freedom
here
has
we
other
go.
plans. This is
We
a
got-
double barracks proxy. No, it's gonna be a 3 racks.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And is
Those
Instability gonna
SPs
identify?
are bringing cheese with them.
Yeah, but look, they're going way around, all the way around.
Yeah, that's a long, long trek there. But I think that's a good spot to hide. It's, one thing with instability, I don't think does she scout that much? She scouts that much.
All right, so it is a no. It's a yeah, it's a 3 racks, right?
Yeah.
But it's 3 racks with the gas, so I'm guessing this is gonna be making Marines out of
Marauders.
the proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Marines there. Can't be a 3 racks Reaper because there's only 1 gas.
So look at that. She even checked for the gold. She was wondering where
What is
your
going on
structure?
here? But all right,
Yeah.
so let's see. She does have a pylon on her natural, so if she makes a shield battery here as soon as possible, but she does need to make units there. There it is. There's a 1 adept. Now she only has 1 gateway though. That's what's worrying me. But she
Yeah.
needs to make 1 right now here, a shield battery. Otherwise, all right. You know what? She's gonna
Oh!
scout it. No, she's not.
did
She turns
not.
around.
Oh,
This is
shit.
actually gonna be Marauders. This is
Yeah.
scary. She
Yep,
needs.
Marauder play.
She's not gonna identify this, not for a while, because she's going all the way around. 2 Marauders are on the way.
Oh, and she's planning to go back.
No, she's trying to just hit back, but she's not. Yeah, she's not gonna
Ah.
identify it until really late
Yeah,
here.
too late.
Now there is a stalker. There's a shield battery up top.
She still only has 1 gateway.
There, yeah, she found it. So for her, she probably needs to drop a bunch of shield batteries.
Oh
She's
my.
gonna drive. She
Why is
needs
she
more
making
shield
a
batteries
citadel?
though.
She's not gonna do anything at this.
Yeah. Well, so there's 1 shield battery gonna finish.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think that's just enough because that shield battery is enough to keep that adept alive, and I
Yeah,
think
that's
she
good.
holds.
yeah, I think she'll do this. What is incoming from the map? Are
Yeah, I
those
mean
SCVs?
there's SCVs.
Yep,
She just
SCVs.
pulled, but you know what? She still has an
Overcharge,
overcharge. But let's see, the shield
Oh.
SCVs are coming
Right?
here. Changes his mind. He wants to go together, but he's
Yeah,
already
you have
taking
to.
pot shots here. 1 SCV
Yeah.
falls, a second one falls immediately.
Yeah, I think.
There's a
this
shield
will
battery
hold.
overcharge, and
Shield
you know
battery.
what? Yeah, she
No,
holds.
it-
And KJ Freedom is in trouble.
Yep, he's in trouble. 'Cause there's
Yeah.
2 pylons there. He was trying to target that pylon, but there's 2 pylons. So
Yeah, I think this is it. I mean, she's gonna lose that first unit, which is the adept, but you know, she's already mining here. It's almost fully saturated. She's even taking both gases. The meantime,
yeah.
KJ Freedom still hasn't put down another command center. There
Yeah, he
is,
can't afford.
yeah,
He
can't.
only has what 11 workers.
Yeah, and
'Cause
then
he
an
lost a lot.
Immortal is on its way, so
Yeah.
I think this is it.
This is GG already.
This is gonna be a short game number 2, unless she takes her. Well, you know, I think this will go on a little bit because KJ is pretty much pulling everything at this point.
Everything. Everything in the kitchen, even the kitchen sink, man. He's throwing everything here.
You know, oh no, she's out of
Oh
position.
no, she went down. Oh, this could spell disaster for her. Oh, good thing she has
Yeah, but there's a
Overcharge.
backup pylon in the back. He used
Yeah.
up the
Oh wait.
stim already, and those stemmed
Oh,
units. Oh
the
no, but
gateways are depowered, so
she needs
she
to
needs
pull
to
her
pull all
probes
her
though.
workers. Pull the workers. There you go.
Help, fight!
Fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, because
Yep,
this is
that's
it.
the
He has
hold
no
right there.
workers at home. He's even chasing this, and she's actually just gonna go back. Yeah, there was a scary moment there for a bit, but
Up
I
to
think she
arms.
holds here.
Yeah, I think this is it's a done game. There's just 5 workers left, 4 workers left,
Yeah,
only
3.
3 mining. How are you gonna just
Yeah, there's even the immortal
gateways
there.
already online? Oh well.
It got
Uh,
scary there for a moment, but this should be
yeah,
GG here.
GG. Wow. Good hold there by Instability. Oh man.
Woo! You know, for a window there, I thought instability was gonna be in big trouble,
Yeah,
right?
me too. I was like, she only had 1 gateway, but then again, yes, the good thing she had the shield batteries there. She built 2.
Yeah. And that is why, boys and girls, you build shield batteries in front of your natural, right? Even just
Yeah.
one in the beginning, and then as soon as you identify it's a cheese, you just build more. And even if
Yep.
they have marauders, and even if when they had stim, you're able to defend that rather easily, right? There was there was a moment there where he pulled all of the SCVs. At that point, as the probes, I mean as the Protoss, you should just pull all yours as well, right?
Yeah.
Because you have shield
So we can
batteries.
fight.
Um, but she holds on. She's now up 2-0. Match point to be able to go to the championship game.
It looks like Isaac's prediction might come true here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 instability all the way, he says. So,
Yeah.
all right. Isaac, aka Regret.
Regret with the prediction. Let's see. Or maybe we'll see if Freedom pulls like 2 games in a row here. Force a game 5.
Yeah, we'll see. I
But
mean, we did see it last week where it was up 2-0, and then it
oh,
got
that's true.
reversed. Yeah, reverse
Yeah.
sweep.
Reverse
Um,
sweep with
but
criminal there.
but let's see. Instability is pretty solid, and she's been solid all year. Um,
All right. Here we go. We are on Hardwire.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
I think KJ needs to just try back. Let's see. Because it's just, I mean, the stability is just so good holding off his cheeses, man.
yeah, well, if you pay attention to KJ Freedoms throughout the year, he loves Blackburn for the mere fact that he likes a cheese in it, right? And so you should have prepared for a cheese right at the get-go. All right. Introducing our players on the bottom left corner of Hardware. We have our Red Terran.
KJ Freedom.
All right, on the top right, is she able to? Is she gonna be closing this game with a 3-0? Let's see. It is.
Instability.
All right. 2-0.
Oh, by the way, the scores on the map, the scores are not showing.
Well, no, I can only adjust it on my end, which is what it's being casted.
Gotcha.
But what you see on yours, you have to control that. But you don't really need to since you're not casting your side of it. So, but if you watch the stream right now, we have it up 2-0 instability.
Oh, that's true. All right.
So, KJ Freedom lured her in and trapped the probe inside the base. So.
Oh, good recall. I heard a recall there, so.
Oh yeah, so she recalled. So yeah, I mean I like that. When you recall, you can spend either your chrono on a probe or you can just chrono an probe, which you don't now. You don't have to spend that extra 50 because you get that extra 50, and they
Yep.
start mining right away. So I like that choice as well.
Yeah, just recall it.
All right, so another block here. Let's see. Last time she didn't make a zealot, but she does this time and pulls 4, 5 probes. I
Wow.
think this is what you're supposed to do. Right, just get it out. The zealot will come in, help finish us off. But what you want to do is just, dislodge this as soon as possible, because right now you are banking minerals that you are ready to put down. Yeah, this is actually pretty expensive. I mean, this kind of throws off instability, but it also throws off the one doing it,
Yeah,
like the Terran.
Build is also
Yeah,
affected because
it affects it.
money.
Because you
spent.
you invest on.
Oh,
Ooh!
no
It's
cancel.
No cancel.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
So we were gonna say is that you invest a lot of money ahead of time that you don't use on your end to build the stuff that you need, right? And then to compound that, you don't cancel, you don't get 94 minerals back. So
Yep.
that turned out very badly for Freedom, but it's still early stages. But Instability is ahead now. She's got her Nexus, a third done.
Yeah. Then I understand also Freedom's point here. I mean, he's just trying to do something, right? Just,
Yeah, you want to throw off your opponent's build.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it throws off his build, the fact that he didn't cancel it. Because now look, his CC is just starting right now, right? He could have had the CC started 10, 20 seconds earlier, but because he didn't get that money back, right, it delayed him significantly. All right. Ooh, so this he can fight a little bit. You're gonna get hit anyway, but she's gonna shade. No, she cancels shade.
Oh,
No, she might lose this. This is actually not a good
good scouting
good
unit.
start here.
Oh wow, she lost it. Oh boy.
Alright. Okay, so let's see. KJ loses out on the engineering bay block. Instability loses out on that initial adept scout. So who's ahead? Well, Banshees are incoming. Freedom realized from that last game that Banshees kind of did well, not last game, the first game, Banshees did a lot of work, so maybe it will help him this time around much better. He has supply block though, and the depot is still not completed, so that's not good. Alright, the depot finally finished. Rotors, hyperflight rotors are in the menu here for the Banshees. That takes a while to research, so that's why he had 2 starports with tech labs. Okay. Alright, so it is
Already an
Banshees.
observer out, correct? Let's see. Yeah, there's already an observer out.
Yeah, the observer, there is a warp prism, so she's gonna start getting harassment done as well. But yeah, Blink is almost done. You might have hyperflight rotors, but if you have a group of stalkers and you just blink under, you can take out one Banshee right away. And loses that scouting Hellion. Alright, so who is going... Oh, but you know what? The observer's on the other side of the map, so these Banshees can do a lot of work. But are there tanks on the other side? Can FJ Freedom defend these? No, this is good. Alright, this is going to get complicated, but I think...
This could end early, man.
Yeah, because she doesn't need to go through the choke there in the front. She can bypass all of that by blinking up.
She might lose a few probes, but...
Yeah, but...
I think this might end it for... Or she can do a recall real quick, but nope, she decides to go. I'm coming in!
There it is.
Oh, the tank's not gonna come out. So... I think this is gonna be a quick game.
To have a picture-in-picture, yeah, you're gonna have to just bounce back and forth as much as you can. And I think this is gonna be it.
Yeah, there's no way to defend against the Blink Stalkers at this point.
Well, at the same time, well, she's recalling the Observer, I'm guessing?
Yeah, the Observer.
Yes, the Observer is here. She's gonna blink forward to see if she can catch one of these Banshees. She's gonna be able to clean this up, but KJ Freedom cannot clean up on the other side. Can one more blink take out the thing? All right, so the two Banshees get out, but they're really heavily bruised already, and she's still doing damage on the other side.
Oh, there's a tank.
Yeah, there's a tank, but she can
succeeds,
blink
though.
forward to get that tank. But she's gonna blink
Oh.
back. Oh no, she doesn't have any detectors here because they went to the other side. All right, so this is a defense here for Freedom, but he is really not mining very well, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, though, Instability only
Wait.
has 18 workers.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of
Back and forth here.
back and forth here.
But you know,
So Instability lost a lot of probes. I didn't realize.
yeah, I mean these Banshees can kill a lot of probes so quickly. But at the same time, Instability killed workers and infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
So it's it's still winnable for both sides. He is going to invest because he does have a lot of minerals. He is going to invest on using the mule to repair the Banshees. But these Banshees don't have a lot of staying power because there's a lot of stalkers out already, right? One blink can decimate that entire Banshee clump.
Yep.
Right, but there's a tank, so Instability can't push forward anymore. She is taking her third. There is a ninja for Freedom,
For Freedom.
and it's already mining.
So what's that moving on the top left? Are those drops?
That's another
okay,
Banshee.
Banshees.
He's just splitting it up. But she's got blink, so let's see here. She's out of position.
She's gonna lose a few more probes here. Get out of there for Freedom! Up! There we go. He'll lose half of it.
Yeah, but he's
good thing he
also
didn't
doing
lose
more
all of it.
damage on the other side. So she needs to start putting some shield batteries here, though.
Yeah.
And she needs more than one observer.
Wow. 16 probes.
Yeah,
This is good harass here by Freedom. She's been bouncing around instability here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Worker count. Freedom's way ahead.
Yeah, because she doesn't know about this ninja the third. So he's got his infrastructure back. The problem here is that she only has one observer, right?
Yeah, instability has. Does she have money? No, she doesn't. Because she could just drop one cannon on each nexus, right? Just to help with those pesky
Yeah, so she's making another observer.
Banshees. Because she has the forge. Yeah, the longer this gets, the Freedom's starting to get bigger.
Yeah, so there's SCV standing here though. So he's ahead significantly on workers. She's just trying to catch up, and her tech is still just stalkers. There is a lot of stalkers though. She is getting Psystorm, which is good. Looking at the composition here, the thing is though, it's just more Banshees. But there's a lot of stalkers though. Alright, so the Banshees are gonna move out. Look how fast they are, these Hyperflight Rotor Banshees.
Oh boy. That thing's gonna kill a lot. Do we have a cannon in the main? There's nothing in the main. Oh, a few stalkers though.
Yeah, but he's gonna be able to kill these. Yeah, she's gonna need
Whoa,
some.
why did Freedom pick on those probes there?
Yeah, does he know that they're there?
He knows it's there.
Yeah, it is. He does know.
Because he's afraid the blink stalkers will come in and take out his banshees.
Yeah. Alright, so there's one cannon being made, and it's in the main. But yeah, that cannon can get picked off so quickly by these number of banshees.
Yeah, it's a lot of banshees. That's a lot of stalkers.
Yeah. So back home, he's KJ
yeah.
Freedom's finally making these tanks. We need these tanks to be able to defend. That's how he lost game number 1. I think ET pointed it out. if he just made tanks. Now let's see. Quick blink.
Ah. No.
Yeah, it's just kind of skirting around. Where is the observer? The observer is nowhere to be found.
Not bad.
There
Seven.
it is. Oh, because he
Seven,
recalled it. Yeah, but he did lose some banshees. Now there
yeah,
is a
7
group
rogues.
here. I don't know if that's enough. Well, that's she doesn't have that many units actually. But she
Oh,
does
but we
have
have
Storm
Storm,
though.
though.
Yeah, she
Nice.
does have Storm.
Yeah, so I guess Freedom's just gonna try to split the attention here. Probably poke in the front, then do the Banshee again. This is a lot of stalkers though.
Yeah. So there
Did
is
he bring his
Storm.
tanks? Oh, his tanks are coming, I think. Let's see, he's bringing some tanks. Whoa! What is that?
No, he's
Oh,
just
it's
trying to
just a
block.
bunker.
Yeah, he's just trying to block.
For a second there, I thought he was gonna expand there. I was like, what?
So she, yeah, there's a good cancel there for Freedom. Just kind of delays it, but
Ah,
now there are
there's
tanks.
tanks.
But there is Psystorm,
Mine.
so there's a harass here. The Banshees are diving in again on the third, but we can't see it. I'm just gonna have to control this myself. All right, so the Banshees, they get thinned out.
There's only 3 left. Out of what, 7?
Yeah, and then
There's the attack at the front.
the Bio moves in. Where is the Storm?
Oh,
The Storm is
tanks,
back
tanks.
here.
Uh,
There's the Storm. 1, 2. Oh, that was really heavily damaged. And the 3-1
oh, good storms. Good storms.
takes out the tanks. No, not all of them. She still needs to warp in some more units. She warps in more stalkers, but I think this is
a
it.
good trade here by Freedom.
Yeah, it is a good trade because it was a slow reaction there for instability, and I think there's just too much Terran here, and I think this is gonna be it. Freedom's
More
gonna
tanks
get on the
coming,
board.
I think.
I can still be right on my prediction on 3-1. And there
Wow.
it is. GG.
Good job there by Freedom. Now we have a series. 2-1.
Right. Hardwire. Now we're gonna jump into Berlingrad.
That was a good win there by Freedom. If he did that same thing on the first game, he could have taken it because he stopped making SCVs in the first game after killing so many probes.
Yeah.
But this time around, he just kept making SCVs.
Yeah, and she just had a hard time dealing with the Banshee harass,
Harassers
right?
like that,
And
yeah.
I think it's because it's a multi-prong Banshee harass, and she only had one observer, right? And so as soon as the observer is on one side, that set of
Yeah.
Banshees just goes back. And then while the other Banshee on the other side that doesn't have the observer does a lot of damage.
Yep. At that point, when I see Banshees, I just put a cannon each on my Nexuses.
Yeah,
So,
because if they invested on that many Banshees, right?
you're gonna expect a lot of harass from it. So just to not deal with it anymore, just to get it over with, just put a cannon.
Yeah.
And a few stalkers there, just to guard. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens here. It's Berlingrad.
Okay, so game number 4. Players are ready. There we go.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
Oh, and you know what? ET makes a good point there on chat. She never made any shield batteries.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the shield batteries helped her in game number 2
Yeah.
because she had them there, but for some reason, an odd lack of batteries. All right,
This game.
on the bottom right corner of Berlingrad, our red Terran.
KJ Freedom.
Alright, on the top left. It is our Protoss player. She is.
Instability.
All right, let's get this course up. 2 to 1
Alright.
instability. Okay, so same scout here. All games, all series for instability. Let's see if she gets trapped again here. But I like that she recalls it.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I'm starting to do that as well because you know what? I'd rather just recall it so I have instant probe mining.
yeah, and you save that 50 minerals, right? So
Yeah. This
Right.
is the ballet at the beginning of the openings of a Terran versus Protoss. Oh, the harass on the SCV. And then the scouting. Bouncing around. And then recall. Oh no, is she gonna lose it? Okay.
she's going back and forth.
She's trying to get a lot of information here
So the
before recalling
difference,
it.
yeah, the difference here is that Freedom didn't even bother doing an engineering block. Um, so she's able to take her expansion scot-free.
Yeah,
But she's gonna lose this
yeah, she's gonna lose
SCV
this
pretty
probe.
soon. But you know, it's doing a good job, right? What is it doing? It's scouting
Yeah.
that there's no second gas. Right? She's gonna lose it anyway with this Marine coming out. But there's no second gas, meaning there won't be any aggression early on, right?
Yeah.
So
And then she got an info too that it's a Marine, not a Reaper.
yeah,
So
as a
it's
Marine,
always
no
good.
Reaper. Good block here. I think that should cover it, but
No, I
we
think
won't.
there's a gap there. So if
But we
there was a
won't.
Reaper, it would have been. But there's no point in closing it
Yeah,
because there's no Reaper coming.
there's no
so.
Reaper. She's gonna
But
close
she's
it
still gonna close it just in case.
nonetheless.
Because Freedom loves Reapers. For some reason, she haven't seen Freedom do a Reaper harass here.
Yeah. Look at Freedom thinking, is there gonna be a cheese? So he's looking
That's
around. There is an adept coming. Last time this adept was killed by that one Hellion, but instead this adept can take out this Marine one-on-one, but she doesn't know. So she's just gonna poke with this. Now she knows that the Marine is there, but it's too late. It's gonna run back to the bunker to cover itself. And the shade can't go up here since it's blocked.
So I guess we were gonna see the same thing. Blink Stalkers for instability.
Maybe, yeah, it is Blink. And there is the Robo once again. I think she liked the game number 2 build.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh no! She almost got in there.
What a missed opportunity there.
Oh no!
Oh, she could have gotten in and probably killed a few SCVs.
That's right. And delayed that landing.
Yeah.
Instead, it lands, starts off
Oh.
a
I guess she
Cyclone.
just
But you know what? She can kill
just,
some stuff here, right here. If she lets it
yeah.
finish, she can
she should.
cancel.
There you go.
Oh, but she
Yeah.
didn't focus on it, so it causes some lost
She
mining
stopped
time.
Mining, yep.
Especially the mules, because the mules are on timer.
Yeah.
So that's you're not gonna get that back.
Oh,
Alright, so and and the adepts get out.
oh boy.
Alright, so an early forge here for instability, I think for that specific purpose if she got just tired of getting harassed by invisible units. So alright, so tank. It's a defensive setup. I don't know if he's gonna get aggressive here, Freedom, because everything got slowed down for him. So I don't think he can hit a timing. Instead, he's just gonna bunker up, put a turret in the mineral lines, and get his tank out and a Raven for good measure. In the meantime, instability just took her third already. Third's almost, more than halfway done. There's a Cyclone. The Cyclone's not gonna kill anything. It's just gonna get
This third, early third for a Protoss like that.
yeah.
Means there's no aggression yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know about
So,
that third.
He doesn't see it. So that's why he's not making his third as well. He's gonna fall behind here if he
Yeah. So
keeps up with this.
Cyclone actually goes all the way back and it's not going to be able to scout that third. And yeah, Instability is in good position here. Third is done. It's not mining yet because she didn't make probes yet, but yeah, she's making 2 at a time. Colossus is on the way. And oh no, she canceled. Oh, there you go. She thought about it, canceled it, and actually decided to go ahead and make the Colossus with the +1 and charge. So this is good stuff here. Yeah, JMPZ got his wish, his or her wish on KJ getting at least 1 game. But in this game, KJ is actually behind.
Yeah.
He's got his
behind.
3rd started. That's really late.
This
But
is a completely different game plan here by Freedom. No aggression at all. He's very defensive.
yeah.
Or maybe he's gonna move out in a few. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if he does, I think Instability has the infrastructure to make the units to
Yeah.
defend it. But he is
Colossus
gonna move
coming
out. There it is. He's moving
But
out.
then again, he has to disable here, so we'll see. Better make sure he disables that Colossus.
All right, let's see. Is charge gonna be finished by the time this gets there? And I think it will. Are there shield batteries? There is a
Scan ahead.
Scan ahead. There is also a liberator. Oh, did it clip? Did it see it? I think it did. And she.
Siege. Oh. Wow,
Alright,
blink forward.
So blink forward takes
Cancel.
out. Yeah,
There you
takes
go.
out 2 tanks right
Colossus.
away. That's actually a good move there.
Yeah.
And I think if she takes out this liberator, she just.
He needs to. KJ needs to kill that pylon. Kill the pylon first.
Alright, look at that. 1 Colossus doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
She needs to warp in more units though. A 2nd Colossus is on the way. I think she might lose this 3rd.
Yeah.
She
this
needs
third
to
is
react right now. And I think
Instability has to be careful here.
yeah, she's gonna lose this 3rd. No, she's gonna try to
He's
save
all
it.
clumped up. She's
Well,
all clumped up.
what
with
she
the
can't
tanks,
do
shelling.
is she can't do is she keep going back and forth. She just has to be
Yeah.
decisive. This is actually a key moment in the series here because if she deflects this without losing that Nexus, she would have been in great position. But instead,
Yeah.
she loses
Zealot.
that.
He has Zealot speed, right?
Yes, she does, but she's not warping into
She's not
Zealots.
making Zealots.
Instead, she keeps losing
Oh.
these by going back and forth.
Yeah. They're
She
just
just-
being
Yeah,
hammered by the tanks.
and she
Zealots
made.
is key here. Send the Zealots south, then flank the tanks from below.
Yeah, it's stalkers that you don't need because the stalkers are not helping you against these
Yeah.
marines anyway.
Oh, the third gets. I mean, the base just got scouted.
Yeah, but she needs to defend here. She
This
needs
is a good-
zealots though. Oh no,
Ah!
now she's gonna go.
No, no, this is bad for her.
So
Very bad. Ah,
this is
she's
what
gonna
we're
lose.
talking about, right? The indecision
Yeah.
of going up and down, back and forth is costing her so much, right?
Still has no zealots, man.
Yeah, she just needs a few zealots here.
Ah, zealots.
Yeah, charge is needed. Charge finished already. She just needs to make the zealots. Now she is getting camped out, and she's gonna lose this. Now maybe this is a good thing that she loses a cyber, so that she makes her
It
warp
forced
in
her to make
zealots.
zealots. That's true.
Oh, did that? Yeah, no, that.
Oh, she. Yeah, this is get harassed here by Freedom.
Yeah, but
Oh,
is he
he's
gonna lose?
that?
Oh no,
Oh,
she
it
does
gets
not.
away.
Yeah, because she didn't focus fire on it. Now there's gonna be units down here. Is she gonna react to it? She's just been in the back foot, and I think she just needs zealots here. And if she just makes, yeah, she could totally overrun this with zealots.
Because the zealots is great for for taking
Tanking.
the hits from the tanks and then drawing the tank shots towards the marines as well, right? So
Yeah. Well, the good thing is her third is up, and it's mining. She is
finally
really,
zealots on the map.
yeah, because she lost her cyber core.
Yeah.
So that was a good thing. Now she's making the cyber core, but I think she can jump on this now with the zealots.
Yep. I think she
Blink.
can do this now.
Yeah, she needs to move up those stalkers though, because the stalkers are just kind of blocking everything. And blink forward to take those
Yeah,
tanks
blink
out.
forward, take the tanks. Nice,
There you
nice.
go.
She should be able to clean this up.
Yeah, and Freedom plummets in supply. He is still doing damage here, but the stalkers are gonna clean up now. So he runs back home.
Yeah, instability has almost twice as much army.
Yeah, plus her unit composition is so much better at this point.
Yeah,
Now,
Colossus,
now
Zealots, and Stalkers, and an Immortal. Oh boy.
I don't know if she should counter. I think she should solidify her, round up her composition some more first. All right, so there's a fourth base. No, that's the third base. So he hasn't even landed his third base at Freedom. So this is why instability is being able to mine a lot more
Oh,
efficiently. And this
gonna
is
hide that.
yeah, it's gonna be a ninja
Command
third.
Center.
That's a long way though. So you're gonna have to walk your
Flying Ninja Base.
your SCVs a long way. You can't recall them,
Yeah.
right?
But then again, it could save him later on, if not spotted by instability.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. She's rounding out her composition, more zealots. She's even adding the Templar Archive. She does have +2 attack already, so that makes a
Yeah.
big difference because the Terran does not have any upgrades. And these lasers just pack a punch against those
Bio units, yep.
bio units.
And then once the storm is done, that's game over right there.
All right.
Look at that.
So Freedom had a lot of money, but then it plummeted because he dropped down 3 command centers all over the map. So
yeah,
I mean,
this is a gamble for him right here.
all right, there's an attack here on the third. She is so out of position.
She's not reacting that
Yeah, and I think
quick, huh?
ET
Losing
mentioned
11.
this before, right? Where she just needs to put some sort of unit or a pylon or a probe or a zealot just in the outskirts of your bases,
Yeah.
so you have an advance warning. Because otherwise, if you don't, these bio units can just stem in and take out 11 probes just like that, right?
Yeah, look at that. That's a scary force there by instability.
Yeah, it is. And
the storm
Storm,
is almost done.
yeah,
Does
I
she
think
She has Templars there with her army?
I don't
I don't
know.
think
There
oh,
it
there
is.
you go.
But I'd like for her to just make that prism now so she can switch from defensive to aggressive, right?
Yeah.
But she needs a way to
Oh, man.
reinforce this with the
Yeah, so this
with
is
the war
the
prism.
gamble that Freedom's taking, you know, right? Multiple command center expand, hoping that the Protoss won't attack yet.
Yeah,
But
but
I
she's
think
gonna go
instability's
around. She's not
Yep.
gonna find any of these other bases, but her +3 attack is almost done.
Yeah, and Freedom doesn't have that much.
Yeah,
Only
and
a
I
few
think she,
tanks. Oh,
yeah.
I think this is it. This is that's a crazy army right there. Knock knock, hello, I'm here.
Yeah, and there's some
And the
storm too.
behind. Oh my gosh, this is just.
Yeah, and she can
That's
just
just
bypass
crazy.
these
Oh, why is she
liberators,
pulling
but
out?
she does not. She just backs up and then lets a few zealots do all of the work. And here it is. Where's the storm?
Alright, she's gonna go take out the main army then.
Yeah,
Storm, I think this is it.
this is it.
GG.
This is it.
This is just too much.
This is going to catapult her in the championship game of FSL Season 5. Now, she doesn't want to kill those command centers. She needs to kill units because there's too many command centers here. But she is at the brink of victory here.
Yeah.
There's just not enough
Freedom
units
is
here for
only half
KJ
the
Freedom.
army.
Yeah, more zealots are on the way. I wish she had a war prism here to reinforce.
Yeah,
but
so
it's okay. Now, KJ Freedom's still mining. She doesn't know this. So, taking this out is not as detrimental. But she does have a big army here. She is making 4 more gateways. Another Colossus. And Freedom is just trying to make sure he holds this ramp.
yeah, this is the gamble that Freedom did. He didn't make that much army. Instead, made 2-3 command centers.
Yeah, and she's like, what's going on? There's something amiss. And so she's gonna look around, but the thing is, it's all the way in the corners.
Yeah. I like this decision here
Oh,
of not
that's a good
forcing it.
catch here.
Oh, good catch. Oh boy.
And she's like, all right, it's not
One more
here.
setback for freedom.
Is it?
Yeah, I think she's smelling
She's
something like.
she's
Oh, she
confused. Yeah, because
she
she
didn't
doesn't
go. She
know,
didn't
right?
go.
If you look at the vision,
Yeah.
right? She's like, all right, there. It's always the last place you look.
Yep.
But
She's
as long as she
suspecting
just,
something.
there it is. She makes the
There it goes.
hallucination on top and hallucination on the. Oh no, she's gonna go in the main. She's gonna
Yeah.
catch the top one, I think.
Yeah, 'cause she says, "Oh,
Oh,
how
there
come
it
you
is.
only have those units? There's got to be something happening here." And
There
there
it
it
is.
is.
So she sees that. Now, when is she gonna move there? She's just gonna send a few. That's actually a good move here. She's just gonna send 3
Yeah.
zealots.
Can we look at the ninja base of freedom on the bottom left? Is that 2 command centers? Yep, 2 command centers.
Yeah. All right. So these 3 zealots, but there are. Ooh, she actually spots this as well. She's bringing her entire army actually. So.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna kill that command center. How dare you?
Alright, so this command center, but there's another one in the bottom left which she doesn't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know. So what she's trying to do here is just trying to starve the Terran. Hold him off. Yeah, because if you look at her army, she could actually just go.
Oh! She want more
Ooh.
shot on this, but she reprioritized and shot on the Liberator instead. Alright, but she's, you know what? That's fine because she's expanding herself.
Fifth
So,
base.
yeah,
Being
look,
established.
she's
My
gonna be,
gosh.
she's maxed out pretty much, 5 short of
Yeah.
a max out. And she's just gonna go and bludgeon the Terran for the final victory in the semifinal match. Let's see here. Now he's gonna go attack. Oh, that's not enough. So look, this is. Oh, she's actually just gonna recall.
Recalling a few.
Yeah, that's a lot of Colossus. All of the Marines are just gonna fall rather quickly. She does need to blink forward to kill the Liberators. There's even a flank on the other side.
You know, Instability is saying, hey, I don't need shield batteries.
Shield batteries.
Shield batteries? I have all the units here.
Alright, she's like, enough of this. I'm just gonna go kill you. I don't think you have enough at home. Even then, I can easily trade with you.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah, this should be it.
He knows there's nothing
because
left there.
earlier she had a hard time going up because of all of the Liberators, but there are no more Liberators.
Yeah,
She's
I
just
think
gonna
it's it.
blink up.
Blink in, GG here. There's just no way. Because she's gonna lose all her production here. And loses the dropship.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters.
GG.
GG. Woo.
Good game. Instability goes to the finals.
Good games. Let's bring in Sir Maligant back in the video. Congratulations, Instability. It was I got the prediction right, 3-1 Instability.
Yeah, 3-1.
And it was a nice job. It got crazy in a lot of games there. But you hung on, you did all the things that you needed to do to get that victory. Good games, KJ Freedom. So let's start with KJ Freedom here. It looks like the plan was to harass, and harass. The problem was, I think in game number 1, the harass went well, but you weren't making any SCVs or macroing from there. So what happened there, KJ?
Easy. You gotta focus on the attack. That's the whole point. But the SCVs don't matter on the game 1. I was way ahead in worker, so that's not that important. It's much more important of the units. But the problem with game 1 is kind of was out of the map when I didn't need to. I just needed to chill at home, right? With lots of bases. great
Well,
tech, but
yeah.
kind of
I mean, actually,
underestimated the force she had. So
yeah, on game one, instability was ahead of workers all the time.
All the time.
She
Even
had,
when you killed 50, she was ahead in workers the whole
I
time.
think, 60 workers, but Jesus, because she
wasn't
had a
she
third
down to like
base.
10 workers at one point or something? She was like really,
Yeah.
So in that game though, it's not as important the workers. I mean, I have so many mules. It's really, and I don't have enough APM. Okay, look, you can make everything all perfect, and yeah, you're supposed to
Yeah,
do
that's
this,
true.
but the point there is I'm supposed to focus on my army, but I kind of screwed that up on that one big attack in the middle. So that was the issue there.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, you were ahead in some parts, but I think just that one attack by instability that just went right down the middle, and the two Colossus pretty much killed, I think, what, 40 Marines, and from there it was game. So I think that was the big difference. Um, but it was close. And then game number two, it was that proxy in Blackburn, and I think you were
Yeah,
trying to
she did
go
good. She
Marauder. Talk
spotted
to us
it.
about that.
Yeah, I knew when she was going close to there. I was like, oh, spotted it. But there was a chance it could have worked. But it's all in. So once she spotted, I feel like she's good to go.
Yeah.
She spotted it before I could even have it.
Gotcha. And then game number three, it was the big Banshee harass. What was the reasoning for that strat?
I like to do different things. That's and it's fun to do. You can't do it more than one series, really.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that really ran her around, especially having only one observer. Um, but then game number four, uh, I think you had a good position there where you sieged up her third, you took it out, and then you kind of stalled there for a bit, gave her a chance to build up an army and finally warp in charge slots. So walk us through that game.
I did well in terms of killing that base. I really should have just gone all in, trying to
Finish it out.
get. Yeah, yeah, that was a mistake there.
Yeah.
That was definitely winnable. So I was hoping to win one of those two games that I lost, so we can go to a game five. But it was not meant to be. You had to be sharper, like grab.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
good
'cause
games.
on
Um,
the last game, yeah, you were right. If you just had went all in, just kept pumping units
Yeah, I
and
should have all
tanks,
in, but
you could have done it.
I
Cause
don't know.
you went for 3 racks. I mean, not 3 racks. Like CC, you expanded everywhere. So I was like, oh, I guess. But if it did work, if instability decided not to attack, then you could have been golden there, right? So good thing instability decided to go.
That's why you scout when you're playing.
Yes. All right.
but good games. Now,
Games.
any final questions, Sir Maligan, for KJ Freedom?
KJ. Yeah, for KJ. Yep. No, I mean, good games, man. Those were really interesting games.
All right.
Fun to watch. So.
All right. Congratulations, Instability. You know, you made me look good by getting the 3-1 victory because I predicted 3-1. I think Sir Maligan predicted 3-2. Regret predicted 3-0. But I got it right. And tell us about the lack of detection in this series, and was that frustrating you throughout?
Yeah, definitely. It was horrible. I don't know why I didn't build an observer. Like every time I didn't have detection, I was just like, dang, I don't have detection. And then didn't do anything about it.
And game number two, when you put that shield battery up in your natural, that actually saved you from that
Yeah.
all in. Um, but in
I really
game number
thought.
three, for some reason, I think ET pointed it out in chat, you refused to make shield batteries when you were getting harassed left and right. Well, was it just you forgot, or you don't like shield batteries against banshees?
I mean, not really, I guess. Mostly it was just I didn't think of it because I was a little confused at the time, I think.
Yeah, those were great harass there by
Yeah, it was
KJ,
great
right?
harass. And if that was me, I would have died like at minute 5 already. So, but good job, trying to deflect it as much as you can. But it's very difficult to deflect all these banshees from different angles when you only have one observer. And so, it's funny, the one observer just didn't know where to go. It's like, there's just too many invisible units. But you did a great job. But eventually, when his main army came out, that game was over. But game number 4, you were very patient on that siege up outside of your base. But then you didn't warp in your zealots for a long time, even though you had charge. Did you forget that you had charge, or I think you started warping in your zealots is when you lost your your cyber core. And you're like, oh, I can't warp in stalkers anymore. Might as well warp in zealots. Oh, I do have charge. Did you forget that you had charge?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I
Uh,
just completely forgot I got charge. I'm not sure why I did, but it definitely saved me there.
yeah, definitely did.
Kept saying, "Warp is some zealots."
I know. We were yelling. I'm like, zealots, zealots. Oh, this cyber's about to die. Maybe she will warp in zealots this time. And so, that helped you dislodge that foothold that Freedom had right, on your third base, and then from then on, you were so far ahead. I think the supply was maxed out to 100 at one point. But it was a good job defending all of those aggression and harassment, and then eventually getting the comp that you had. Sir Maligan, any questions for instability?
See, who do you prefer? Who would win the next series? Who do you want to face, Neutrophil or Dark Menace?
Well, I've only beaten one of them, so I think it's pretty clear who I want to win.
So you want the
Dark Menace.
Dark Menace? Okay, nice. All right. So
All
there you
right.
go, Dark Menace.
All right. Any final words, KJ, before we move on?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun finals with the top 3 right here.
Yep. And any final words, instability, before we see you next Friday?
That harass was terrifying, and I thought I was dead every game, so good job.
Yeah.
My strength is harassment. My macro is my issue.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice
it's
job,
tough.
macro. Yeah.
It's tough both sides, right? Being harassed to death, and at the same time, on the other side, you're harassing, but then, I fall so far behind in macro at that point as well. So,
Yeah, I think
but
that was the most probes killed by mines in the game, the first game.
yeah, that was a lot.
A lot. It's like around 50.
Yeah, and I think the Banshee game also rivals that. A lot of probes fell as well. So we're gonna have to look at the stats. But all games were exciting. Came down to the end that Instability was able to hold off long enough in the harass to get enough units to go across the map and win. So she did that. Good job. And we'll see you guys on Friday. We'll see both of them on Friday since KJ still has to play on a third place match.
Oh, true.
And Instability will play on the championship best of 7 match. So, all right, let's switch gears here. We're gonna be, if you look at our lineup, right? We're gonna do our second half of the semifinals here. It's gonna be Neutrophil, the defending champion, versus Dark Menace, who was the #1 seed last season, but had some losses this season. But it's anybody's game here. Let's actually bring both of them in. We can chat with them. And also bring in their cams. Although I don't see Dark Menace. I think it's just too dark there. There it is. We see the menacing face. Are we gonna get some good interviews from him today? We'll see. Joining us now, we've got Neutrophil and Dark Menace, the second half of our semifinals tonight. Let's start with Dark Menace. How are you, #1? And how important is it for you to win tonight's game?
I mean, I don't really think it's that important.
Okay.
I mean, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I don't really care.
Gotcha.
But of course, I want to win.
Que sera, sera. Right? Whatever will happen, will happen. We'll let the chips fall where they may, but you don't have any big aspirations to actually, hey, I want to win this. But have you been studying his game, or you made some adjustments from previous losses and build on the victories that you've had? Have you been practicing this week?
Uh, I mean, I've been practicing a bit, but like not as much as I used to. And I mean, I don't really think there's much I could go off with, because last time he beat me in a series was like 2 seasons ago or something. So I don't, besides the finals,
Yeah.
so I don't know what like
You know, explain.
build off
Okay.
of.
All right, give us a percentage out of 100%. What's your chances you think you will win tonight? And don't say 50%.
Uh, I have no idea because I have no idea what he has in store for me. So like, uh, probably like a 49.
49. Okay, so you're a tick under the 50
Y-
line.
you gave him no 50-50, so he gave you 49%.
All right, Sir Maligan, your turn to try to get. Actually, we've had a lot of more than one word sentences from Dark Minute, so that's good. But your
Yeah.
turn, Sir Maligan.
So Dark Menace, since you lost to Instability on your match with her, doesn't that give you motivation to win this so you can face her in the finals and bring back that win or again I mean that loss. I think that was the only loss you have this season, correct? The preseason against
Uh,
Instability.
yeah.
Yeah. So yep, that's the only loss you have. All right. So yeah, I mean you should try to win this so that we have a good finals. But then again, Neutrophil is favored here, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, he's favored because he's the defending champion.
Yep. He's the
Um,
defending champ.
but Dark Menace is still the higher seed, and so we'll see how it goes. But the biggest question I have, really, will really determine the series is Neutrophil. Are you still going to be trying your hand on anything other than Protoss? Since this is the playoffs, this is a
Yeah.
big deal. Is it gonna be Protoss or bust, or you're still gonna dabble in the other stuff?
Um, so I don't really have a specific planner for builds or anything I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna mix it up just to keep him guessing, so he can't really prepare for me. So yes, I'm
Gotcha.
gonna mix it up.
Throw him off the game. Get some don't let him get into a rhythm, basically. So it's a good game plan, but I bet he's gonna start with Protoss, but we'll see. Sir Maligan, questions here for Neutrophil?
Yeah. So Neutrophil, how have you been preparing for this match? Have you been playing a lot of practice with your dad with Freedom or BattleNet? What have you been doing? Oh,
Um, I haven't really been practicing anything for this match. If you look at my match history, it's all arcade games and stuff. So
okay.
yeah, I have no preparation.
Ah, okay.
All
Well,
right.
there you go, Dark Menace. So that gives you the 49%.
Any final words, Dark Menace, before we get started?
Geologic.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. Good luck. Good
And
luck.
Neutrophil, any final words? Other, good luck, have
Yeah, just
fun.
good luck.
All right. Let's
Good luck.
just, we need Sir Maligan here to
Oh,
join me
alright.
in the lobby so we can
Let me
co-cast
jump
together.
in.
We'll have KJ Freedom being our observer this time. Thanks to Regret for that serving last game. And I think we're good to go. We're going to mute and deafen our players. Good luck, have fun. We'll talk to you guys after match. Let's see if it goes all 5 games. Yeah, as a spectator, as an observer, as a caster, we always try to cheer on for 5 games.
Yeah. I have a feeling this will go to 5 games.
Yeah, it's a good chance, basically. So,
Yep.
all right, let's see here. Before we get started, actually, we can do it while the game is going on. All right, so let's start this up and play our FSL intro.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
All right, quickly, predictions. Let's start with KJ Freedom, if you can still talk. I know it's going to be
3-1.
hard for you. 3-1.
Tell you yes or no. You can tell me who.
Dark Menace.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Let's introduce first before we get the rest of the introductions. On the top right corner of 2000 Atmospheres, the Zerg player.
Dark Menace.
Alright, at the bottom left, he picks his main race to start the games. It is
Neutrophil.
All right, Sir Malgan. Predictions really before it gets action-packed here. What do you got?
I think it's gonna be Dark Menace. Probably 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because although Neutrophil is favored here, if he's playing Terran, he's likely gonna lose a Terran play.
Gotcha. Now, I only think he's gonna play Terran is if he's already won a few games as Protoss.
Yeah, if he's ahead.
And then if he loses that Terran game because of that, then he's gonna switch back to Protoss. So I think it's gonna be Neutrophil 3-2 because we want 5 games. 3-2. All right. Got our predictions in. Standard openers here for both. Hatch Pool for Dark Menace, and then low ground wall here for Neutrophil, and a quick expansion. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty much standard play here for both. Now, what I'd like to see is if Dark Menace is gonna get that third hatchery around 215 mark, right? He usually does that. So
yeah, look at Neutrophil standing guard on the third base. Oh,
yeah.
Decided.
And so yep, there is the. Is it gonna be exactly at 215?
He spotted the drone.
15 right now. It's gonna get blocked. Oh, it gets blocked.
Good block here.
So instead, he's gonna run to the other side, but I think he's not gonna be able to put that down. Yeah.
Nice.
So Neutrophil is just being annoying.
Yeah, this is actually good. It it throws off the Zerg build.
Yeah, a little bit.
In a way, yep.
But you know what? He's not banking minerals anyway. Because he made the 2 queens
instead,
right? So I mean, you need the queens anyway, so it's not a big deal. But at the same time, it does throw off Dark Menace off his game, right? Because of what he's planned for and what he wants to do. So, all right. So the next phase of the game here is for Neutrophil to send out adepts to harass. Yes, 1 adept. The second one's gonna be joining this soon. It's on its way. And once he has that, Dark Menace needs to have lings to be able to, to be in position to surround it, right? So here it is. The double adepts is gonna shade in. It's gonna. Ooh, that's a good catch there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is he
Deny
gonna?
that creep.
Yeah. Deny the creep. Cancels the shade, so he runs back. That's
What
a good
unit was
denial.
made? Oh, okay, Phoenix. Okay, I thought there was something already out there.
He's actually been favoring this Phoenix opener lately. So there's another shade. Good good follow there by Dark Menace. Letting the queen shoot away, and then the links gonna just follow the shade. Although there's only 4, but that's enough for him to be discouraged on finishing the shade. Actually, the 4 catches it, but like I said, the 4 lings are not enough, right? All right, so he does finish it. No, but he's shooting at the wrong thing.
Yeah, he picks him.
All right, 1. So it's not synced up right now. If he gets 1 hit on that one, yeah, but he loses both. So not a good exchange there for Neutrophil. He only got 1 drone in a big pull, but that's not enough. He is taking his 3rd now, so. And I don't think Dark Menace is making any units to stop this. But yeah, he's making Hydras though. So what do you do here as Neutrophil if you are in his shoes?
Yeah, just secure the 3rd base. Because I think at this point, there's no way you can really poke into the Zerg anymore. Too many queens. Yeah, just macro up.
Yeah, just macro up. So, alright, we see double Hydroden. Or did he cancel the other one? No, he let it finish. So the second one's about to
Yeah.
finish. And I think this is an oversight because unless he
Yeah.
decides to upgrade two things at once,
Which he's not doing.
which he's
I
not
think
doing.
yeah, he probably just forgot.
Yeah.
He already has one.
It's just an oversight. But Phoenix are harassing. It's gonna get this one Overlord. Oh, but
Oh
he's actually gonna
no!
chase it. There it is, and runs out. But at the sacrifice of hull damage, he did get the Overlord, so that's a good thing. But you know what? I'm not happy about Dark Menace's drone count here, right? He's making
Oh, that's
Hydras
true.
now,
Look at that.
but yeah,
That neutrophil has more workers.
yeah, at this point, you should be shooting up
Yeah.
already in worker count. You should be up to 60, right? Pushing the 70 limit. But he was really careful here, and he's really behind in drone count.
Yeah. Zealot speed is about to be done.
The links have been shooed away. But Banelings just started. And there it is. He's able to upgrade two things at once for the Hydras, so might as well put it to good use. There are the 9 drones I was looking for, but it's a little late. He does have his 4th, which is good. But look at Neutrophil. Psystorm starting. He's got his forges going. The thing about Protoss is you can't really start upgrading your double forges that early because you need the income,
need
the
the money.
minerals
Yep.
to be able to defend these crazy Zerg attacks, right? But the fact that the 2 forges have finished and he has good economy, he's got a good set of units, even going Dark Shrine. So I really like Neutrophil's spot here.
Yep. Because he's not way behind on workers, so this is good for the Protoss. Would be great if he drops a 4th though.
Yeah, it's time to get his 4th.
Yeah,
but
it's
he
good
is
to get a 4th.
but he is spending his money, so it's look, he
Because
has,
he's scouting with his Phoenix, and there's not much units out there, so he can safely just expand.
yeah, that's a good point. He should go ahead and just expand. He does have the units to defend.
Yeah.
But these these zealots are actually just turned around because they're not gonna ride. Look at these micro
Good
by
micro. Nice.
evenly distributing the damage taken by the links. But look, another 11 drones on the way.
Lurker Den is about to be done.
So yeah, Dark Menace is setting up a good economy now. He's getting his tech. But I wonder though, because the Protoss tech is actually in good shape already, right? He's got Storm.
Yeah.
He's got the
But there's gonna be
Zealots.
lurkers. This is gonna be a problem. The lurkers.
Yeah, this is when it's gonna transition to now. How do I break these lurkers? Do I make more immortals? Do I make disruptors, or do I just forget it? Let me just go air, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
let's
true.
see what happens here. He is taking his 4th now. Dark Menace is taking his 5th at the same time. So we're gonna have a pretty big late mid game gonna be starting here. Lurkers have not been started yet. There are a lot of Hydras though.
So I guess we're not gonna see air armada here, because there's another robotics bay drop.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go a lot of Robo, but he does have the option to put down the fleet beacon if he
Yeah.
wants to transition, which he does like to do sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause
but
he has some minerals. Look at that.
Alright, here it is. The attack
There's
is gonna
no lurkers.
commence. There's no lurkers. He did not
Oh,
morph
boy.
anything.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I
make
don't
them
think
work.
he has enough here because this is a scary army by the Protoss. There's a lot of charge slots
Yeah,
with
and there's
Storm. And he can even lift
Oh.
up lurkers if there were any here. So, and this is
Yeah.
just gonna forfeit the 5th base here for the Zerg.
They're finding some lurkers being more.
Yeah. And Neutrophil is just gonna back off. It's like, alright, picked off the 5th. Let me see if I can circle back around. But he is gonna send the Warp Prism, but there are
Spores there.
spores there, so
Alright, here comes the counter by the Zerg.
yeah, Zerg is going to directly to the 6 o'clock location, but there are oh no, there's gonna be, let's see if she shift queues these. But there's an attack
Okay.
by the Zerg.
In the
Is he gonna
front.
put? Yeah, he's gonna put down the force field by that
Force
one.
field.
No, he's gonna recall. All right, so the recall is in order, just in time.
Oh
But
wow, he's gonna lose 2 bases. This is good attack here by Dark Menace.
yeah, it is. But look at the drone count. There's a lot of drones dying as well, right?
Oh, that's right. Look at
Because of
that.
those two adepts.
Adepts. What the?
And at the same time, Neutrophil cleans up here. He does lose his third though, so that's very painful. But
Pretty much even exchange there.
yeah, but
on
Dark
the
Menace
workers.
lost all his lurkers. If he does not have any lurkers, he has no way of stopping this incoming push.
Yeah, this is a strong army here by the Protoss.
Alright, so he's making 4 more lurkers. And did I just lose there? Alright. More Warpins here, more Templars. He's gonna probably
what is
gonna
Neutrophil doing with his robotics base? He's not making.
Yeah, he's not making anything. He's making mostly
Yeah.
gateway units and
Gateway units. Only 1 Immortals on the map. Look at that.
yeah. Alright, so he's gonna cycle around on the other side. And
Yeah.
Dark Menace sees it because of the changeling.
Because if he has a few more Immortals here to address those.
Yeah.
Immortals, that'd be
But he's
great.
not making any immortals, so he's finally
Yeah.
taking his 4th now. So this is gonna go on for a little bit. Dark Menace is at 175 supply, and I think Neutrophil lost his window here. I think the lurkers were positioned there to protect that ramp. I think he could have
Yeah.
swung around on the left side and did some damage. But he's trying to see if he can break this, but I don't think he can break it now.
Yeah, I think he can break it now.
Yeah, the lurkers. All right, so there's an attack here at the 6 o'clock location of the Protoss. It's losing. Oh, there are
Ooh,
DTs here,
are
so
here.
not a
Fed.
lot. Yeah, not a lot lost. Ooh, and he's
Oh,
safe
I like
at
that.
home.
I like that. Just close that choke, man.
Yeah, but is he
So
gonna
you
be
don't
able
have to deal
to
with it.
save this base?
Oh!
It's a
He
cancel.
made a cancel, but it was good.
Yeah, but that was so close. I think he could have saved it, but he just wanted to play it safe because there was one link
Oh.
left, and then
I
he
see.
canceled it.
You look at that. He's making carriers. No wonder.
Yeah, so he is transitioning. He's like, alright, I
There.
don't want to deal with lurkers with more ground units. I am
Yeah.
now gonna transition. He is gonna send more units up here through the War Prism, but because of that alert, Dark Menace is easily able to handle this with the links.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna be Ooh, he gets the queen though. We're gonna be transitioning to air, and from scouting reports, this is Dark Menace's Achilles heel, right?
The air.
Yeah,
Our
the
model.
air and how to handle air. And no, I don't think you can jump on that. There's so many units behind it. He is just gonna storm, but you're gonna need a few storms, probably 3 or 4 storms just to kill one lurker. Alright, so one more will kill that one lurker there. And is he gonna lift it? No, he's actually just warping in. He's actually gonna try to break that ramp. Yeah, so he's gonna try to break that ramp. He's going for it. There are storms on the left, on the right. Storms, whips on the ramp, however. And you know what? He's like, alright, that's too many lurkers there. I don't think I can break it. He drops down in supply. 2 carriers are on the way. But,
Grinder.
yeah, Spire is in, for Dark Menace. But, the problem really is that once you get not a lot of air, and then you have Psy Storms underneath. Let's see how Dark Menace handles that, right? He's had trouble handling it before. Alright, look at these 2 links just still doing some work here. Alright, but more carriers are in production, and the carrier count is going up. Now, +1 is still far away though, so
Yeah. Does Dark Menace know about the carriers?
I don't think so, but he already has a Spire, so he's ready. He can make the transition easily. He has a lot of minerals and gas banked up already, so he can make that. But the problem is if you have carriers and you have Archons and Psystorm underneath them, That's when Dark Menace has a hard time dealing with it, right? Because
Yeah.
that's when you need to make either Broodlords or Ultralisks to be able to wipe out the ground units so that your Corruptors can safely sweep in and take out the carriers one at a time. But let's see.
Oh boy, here comes the big counter. Well, not a counter, but an attack. I think it will cancel this base.
Yeah, it's a big blob, but
Oh,
Neutrophil
he's
is
also
countering
attacking with the
himself.
that
So
pulls back Dark Menace.
yeah, but this is not a good fight here for Dark Menace because he is actually all over the place. He does not have the protection of the lurkers, sieged up and burrowed. The- Let's see. Oh,
Is he gonna take the
is he gonna
Templars?
take Templars?
Oh,
We
the
didn't see
Templars!
it. We didn't see it.
Killed
But
like
looks like
5
the Templars all died or turned into. Yeah, they all died actually.
There's
But
enough.
you know what? There's not enough anti-air here though for the Zerg. He's making 21 Corruptors now, but that's not gonna come up for a bit. There are no there's no observer here, so you can't kill the lurkers. So I think Dark Menace is gonna be safe. There's enough Corruptors just popped out, and I think he can
Yeah,
start one-shotting these carriers.
Neutrophil needs to get out of there.
He needs to
He's gonna
get
lose all
out
those
like right
carriers.
now.
Oh man. Recall. There
Yeah,
you go.
1, 2, maybe a third. No, not even 2. So only one died. But yeah, that was a big blunder there. He had about 6 to 8 Templars
Yeah.
that got
That was a
wiped out
good
by the
hit there
Banelings.
Good hit there
Right.
by Dark Menace.
Yeah. More Banelings here. Yeah, this is actually... I think he can siege this. He just needs to be careful of the Archons underneath hitting the...
Because there's no Templars. Look at that. Nothing
Yeah.
there. Nothing to address those pesky.
Yeah, but he has to be careful of the Archons. So...
Yeah, Archons.
And I think Dark Menace is in good position here. He takes out the other base. But there are no Templars. I think... Oh, because Neutrophil is trapped for gas. Look at that. He only has 39 workers. He's not mining enough gas. Dark Menace is getting 1300 gas per minute, while Neutrophil is only getting about 400, 500. So that's why he's not able to make the warp in the Templars that he needs. Instead, he makes Dark Templars, which is not gonna be helpful because there are...
Run in.
Yeah,
There's
run
them
by.
run
Yeah.
in again. Ay.
A nice Psy Storm on the Banelings. But I think he can clean this up. But if the Lurkers move up, I think it's gonna be, he's gonna be in trouble here, Neutrophil. So he is gonna split it up, anticipating that move in. He says that enough of the Zealots are there, can handle this, and yeah, good anticipation there. But
Yeah.
there it is. There are Archons down there, and there's a Psy Storm. But he did not Psy Storm the Corruptors for some reason.
Good overcharge here. He could lose all his Corruptors here.
Yeah, he is gonna lose these Corruptors. Ah, that was a bad fight for the Corruptors. Yeah, so he lost his Corruptors. Now, these carriers still hold strong, and I think the carriers can wipe out this entire army here by themselves, right? And looks like they are gonna try to do that. Takes out one Lurker right away. He probably should target the Corruptors. There it is.
Corruptors first.
Yeah, Corruptors first, and then you can just kill everything else after. Yeah, look how long it takes for the carriers to kill these. It's because he doesn't have them fully upgraded. Right now, he only has +1 attack on the air. But that is enough to get rid of... Oh, there are the Phoenix. I was wondering what happened to the Phoenix, but that's it for the Phoenix. Whew! So we're at the 20-minute mark. Dark Menace has a lot of money still. He's got good economy. And don't lose these carriers. He needs to run back. There are a lot of Corruptors. And
Bye-bye.
I think they're gone. They're just gonna pop like balloons at this point. he kind of just left them out of their own devices in the middle of the map without any support, and that's what happens. And I think because of that, Neutrophil loses his, any chance of bringing this back, right?
Yeah, I think he misclicked there. Carriers just went off.
Yeah, that was his hope there, the carriers, and then he just lost them all. Now, it's good to take these bases, but you are so far behind now. You're half the supply. You're not even producing anything on your production line except for one Nexus now.
He's half of everything. Half workers, half army.
Let's see, more Storm.
Storm. Don't lose the main force. Just pull out of there.
Yeah, you just need to get out of there now.
Yeah, just pull out. Just
So,
regroup, man. There's a lot of lurkers.
he
Look at
really
that.
wanted that. So that because of that one extractor, the one Archon almost gets taken out. But he's backs up. He's making more observers. Oh, nice storm
yeah.
there. Takes out. No, does not take out that one lurker.
Oh, he lost his Archons. I mean, his Templars.
Well, yeah, he warped in. He merged them in, but yeah, he can't fight this with this comp right now.
Can't.
This is
That's a meat grinder right there. Stay away. Yeah, I think he's just trying to slow the push.
yeah, but I
Because he
think
knows he has nothing to defend his bases there.
it's because he's been stuck at 41 workers. He just can't
Yeah.
get enough economy up to make enough units here, and he is going to run in from both sides.
Nope.
You might be able to take out the lurkers, but there's another attack on the left side, and
Oh, but here comes the peeing.
yeah, and I don't think
Corruptors.
you can't stop those. So those corruptors will kill all those buildings rather quickly unless he pulls them out, which he does. Oh no, he just destroyed the pylons. And there it is, GG.
Wow, good job. Dark Menace.
Good game. 22-minute, 46-second game. One there by Dark Menace. We're gonna be moving on to Curious Minds. Let's take a look at their map vetoes in the meantime. As you guys can see, we have Curious Minds, Hardwire, and Berlingrad and Glittering if necessary. In the meantime, game number 2 with Dark Menace up 1-0. It was predicted by KJ and Sir Malagant that Dark Menace will win, and so he's ahead. Let's invite our players in the lobby here. So what do you think Neutrophil should have done differently in that game, Sir Malagant?
I think he should have just made robotics units because he already has 2 robotics bay instead of switching to carriers. He was only able to pump out what, 3 carriers? 4 carriers?
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, he had the double robo set up, but then he didn't really use
He
it.
didn't do anything. He only made a few observers and an immortal. That was it.
Yeah. So
That would have been perfect against the Hydras, right? If he had Colossus.
yeah, I mean, if he has a few immortals and then Colossus or disruptors, because you already had the double robo, right? You can produce them. You can even add the third to really go all in on that robo composition. But he abandoned that strat really quickly for some reason.
Alright,
So,
we go.
but yeah, I agree with you. If you went through going down double robo,
Robotics.
yeah, might as well go with it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Use it, secure your bases, then later on when you have the money, transition the air.
Yeah, and typically you want to transition is if you have a big bank already, right?
Yep.
But he did it. He did that out of like what, 40, 50 probes, which is not good. So,
Yeah.
all right, on the bottom right corner, got our green this time, Protoss. He is.
Neutrophil.
Alright, on the top left, he takes game 1. It is.
Dark Menace.
Oh, this is a small map, so I wonder what's in store. Ooh, 3 extractor trick there with Dark Menace.
Actually, I'm curious
Ooh,
here. Yeah,
4.
that's why. So I
There you
knew it
go.
because I was wondering why a neutrophil wasn't doing a low ground wall, because this is a
Yeah.
very easy low ground wall, especially with your natural up on the high ground. But
Mhm.
instead, he started his pylon way up top, and it's
Yeah.
because he was doing a cannon rush.
Look at that. Dark Menace goes for the pool first.
But you know what? That's so far though. Why is he starting it from there?
I think he's trying to close that choke. I don't know. Yep, I think he's
He's
kind
gonna
of
he's gonna
trying to close
crawl
it.
this up. This-
Yeah, he's gonna put a gateway there. There you go.
yeah. So
Yeah.
gateway.
So yeah, so I think he's just gonna establish a defense with that ramp.
All right, look at this. I think this was scouted, planned, and prepared by Neutrophil because he did it exactly outside the vision of that Overlord,
Yeah,
right? Because if we look at the vision here, he has no idea, right?
yeah. Oh, but the other overlord's gonna spot it though.
Yeah, but
Incoming.
then it's gonna be too late because
Yeah.
there's already. Yeah, but the.
Oh, but the drone got away. I think he should have closed it. I mean,
More to the left, right?
yeah, more to the left or center to the ramp.
I wonder about this strat because this strat is really slowing you down. What is this really accomplishing though? Right? If the links can just run past it.
Yeah,
Now
I
you're
think
gonna
he's closing
have
it.
a cannon up top, but it just means that. Yeah, I
Yeah, because what
wonder.
he can do here is there you go. I mean, just put some shield batteries.
Yeah, but
But I think he lost his
so this was my
timing
point,
there.
right? This the cannons are too far back to be of any consequence, right?
Yeah,
And
I guess he
if you
didn't want to be scouted
yeah,
early.
but it's not gonna do anything from here, right?
Yeah,
And I thought that he was just going to leapfrog them and crawl the cannons, but it doesn't look like he wants to commit that much. And I guess that's why he just wants to go one base robo and then
yeah,
macro away with that robo and immortal, maybe get a war prism. So, this was that.
yeah. So this is a good play here by Dark Menace. Put the creep tumors to the front to deny the structure of the Protoss.
Yeah. All right, but we'll see. Let's see how the Dark Menace defense is because he can't really make that many roaches if there are gonna be immortals. It's gonna be immortal first here. Oh no, it's gonna be observer first.
Yeah, I think he's gonna see the ramp, take out those tumors.
Okay, now 6 roaches are on the way. Dark Menace is still like, all right, what's up, bro? You still haven't expanded. What's up?
Yeah, but this is gonna be hard for Dark Menace to break 'cause there's shield batteries and a couple of cannons.
Yeah. All right, so this is the vision he needed, so he can start poking at it.
Kill the tumor first! Ah!
Well, no, he wants to prioritize this. Yeah, he can always kill that tumor.
Yeah, so
Um,
the vision is lessened too, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
'cause he's waiting for this
There you go.
immortal. There's one
Kill
tumor and
those.
then the second one.
Kill the other one. It's right there in front of you. There you go.
All right, so there are.
Up, the Immortal's coming.
Yeah, the immortals is gonna be very frustrating to deal with. Now you need to position the stalkers to be able to take spot shots at these
Yeah. Oh, he's going
ravagers.
for another Immortal, okay. Cool. Don't lose the units.
Yeah, you need a
Nice.
war prism here though. So maybe
Yeah.
yeah. So he's gonna get the second immortal, but he needs to make a war prism immediately after.
Yeah.
Okay, so he loses
Nice
a
pick.
yeah he loses a zealot, but then takes out a
Ravager.
roach.
Was it a Roach? Okay.
Yeah, it was a Roach. And then he's gonna take out that one more Ravager if he doesn't macro back.
Just...
Alright, so where's that Warp Prism? You need a Warp Prism.
Oh,
Alright.
he's supply blocked!
Oh no! Might as well sack that Zealot so you can get something else.
Yeah, speed the Zealot.
Alright, so Dark Menace is gonna try to go for it, but decides not to
supply
yet.
blocked. There we go, finally.
Yeah, but so the problem here is Dark Menace is mining off of 2 bases. Neutrophil is gonna be running dry at some point here pretty soon.
Needs to break this soon.
He is losing a lot of units going down there though without accomplishing anything, so that's not good. The Warp Prism is gonna be coming in, and this is where it's gonna be hairy for the Zerg because the Warp Prism micro can go into the base and really put a lot of pressure that way, and there's nothing that shoots up. He's gonna get that one. No, does not get the Ravager.
The Ravager was so close.
Yeah. Alright, so here it is. The Warp Prism can now protect.
Nice micro here by both players. Nice.
Yeah, but Neutrophil needs to keep
Bam,
going
yep.
here because the
That's
buffer
why
on
he
the
needs
links
to
are
get going
gone.
here.
Yeah, the links are pretty much all wiped out, which is the buffer for the Ravagers.
More immortal. I think this is gonna be good. 3 immortals. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's
Here we
scary.
go.
Yeah, look how fast those things fall.
Somebody gets trapped. Nicely done there by Neutrophil.
Yeah, look,
Oh
Neutrophil
my
is
gosh,
now
I
up
think
in
he's gonna
supply. He needs to finish this though because there's no second base.
Just needs to go up there. Go.
Look at that micro
Nice.
by Neutrophil picking up the Immortals as a, and there's a GG.
Very nicely done.
That
siege
was
there.
That was such an abrupt GG. It didn't prepare me for pressing that GG button. Yeah, the sound
Yeah.
bite for it. It
Yeah,
caught me off guard.
I think Dark Menace knew that, you know, once he saw the Prism, 3 immortals, I think that was it. There's just no way for him to keep up with the production.
Yeah, this was a complete all-in one base for
Yeah.
Neutrophil. So you know the cannon actually was not to push to win the game. The cannon was
Yeah,
just to be able
it's
to secure that location, and
Yeah,
it was
defend,
yeah.
early on against the Lynx.
So it was
So, yeah.
really predicated on Immortals themselves doing the
Yeah.
damage.
You just
Right.
want to lock that, you know, you just want to secure that area, so you can stage your siege there. So that was a good one there with Neutrophil.
Yeah, they were the backbone of that army, and so as soon as the Lynx started to fall and there are no more buffers for the Ravagers, yeah, the Immortals just killing everything.
Yeah.
So,
We did lose an immortal actually.
all right, we're tied 1-1. Let's
Right.
play our FSL intro music.
You are watching FSL Season 5.
Okay, let's introduce our players. Once more, on the top right corner of Hardwire, taking that last game, he is
Neutrophil.
Alright, and our player on the bottom left, it is our orange Zerg. It is.
Dark Menace.
Oh wait, you picked random in this game?
we didn't see it, but the fact that Dark Menace is asking, he doesn't know. But you know, you can easily check that, right? If you do, you click on the button on the top right for like the allies button, you can see your opponent and
Oh,
the
you
race.
mean when you're playing?
Yeah, when you're
When
playing.
player?
Yeah, when they're
Yeah.
playing. So Dark Menace should easily find out if he did pick random or he picked the race. So it looks like he's confused. but doesn't change each other's strategy. Low ground wall here for Neutrophil, just like game 1. Um, hatch pool for Dark Menace, and then the question really is he gonna go for that 215 third base? He's still wondering, what is your race? But dude, you just click on that top right button.
Now he saw it already with his Overlord and the Pro.
Oh, there it is.
So that's why he said, bruh, Protoss again.
Hi, Protoss. Alright, so the third base for Dark Menace. Let's see if he takes it at that really early mark that he usually gets. But look at, Neutrophil is trying to scout that out. He knows the timing. But does he know if he likes to take triangle third or a linear third? Right?
Yeah. Which one would you prefer though, if you were Zerg?
So if I were planning to be aggressive, I'm gonna take that third, the triangle third. But if I am planning to go late game, right, I'm trying to macro, I'm gonna take the linear third. So those are your tells, right? Usually. But I don't think it matters because he got pushed to take this later than usual third. It's 235. He wanted to take it at the 215 but couldn't. Forge here for Neutrophil. What do you think Neutrophil's gonna go for this time?
He's gonna be macroing to air. I have a feeling he's gonna go air here. An early forge like that means he's gonna be defensive, I guess. Unless he's gonna go early upgrade and then attack. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, so +1. Yeah, he's gonna harass with the adepts and then join up with the second adept. Yeah, typically that's Neutrophil's openers.
Yeah, but look at that. Dark Mana sees the forge upgrading.
Is it just me or you're soft on the mic?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
soft on the mic.
Alright.
No, I didn't think so. Let's see on the chat. Is the audio, are both audios good? Let us know.
How's the audio balance here? If you guys let us know in the chat, we can make adjustments. Here's that first adept. It's gonna shade in. Last time this adept was able to pick off that tumor. Yeah, you're slightly lower, James. I have you turned up all the way max actually in Discord. So
Let me adjust my.
yeah. All right, so links are on the way. The set of links, I think, with the intention of trying to cancel this third. But if Neutrophil just makes the adepts and wedges it in the corner there, I think he can easily defend this. But it's out in the open. It's gonna get surrounded. Oh no! He did not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a late reaction there, but he does have warp-in, so yeah, he's gonna defend this, but at the cost unnecessarily on those adepts, right?
Yeah, 2 adepts.
Yeah, so. Alright, link speed finally finished. That's a really late link speed there.
It's almost done.
Ooh, it's Spire. Spire for Dark Menace. So, and this time there is no Stargate. So he can't easily transition to just make Phoenix to deal with any mutas, right?
Yeah. This could be good for Dark Menace, actually.
Yeah.
Unless Neutrophil sends a hallucinated Phoenix, which I don't think he has any.
Yeah, because
any.
Yeah, there's no Spire and no Blink, and so mutas, a good amount of mutas can do a lot of damage here.
Yeah. Neutrophil is so good when it comes to scouting with his hallucinated Phoenix, but I haven't seen him do that much on the series.
Yeah. Alright, so fourth here for the Zerg player. Look at this. This is a tell and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Menace wants to kill the Cyber because he doesn't want him to be able to make
Stalkers.
Stalkers, and he might just pull it off here if Neutrophil isn't careful. But you know what? He hasn't. The Spire's done, and he
Did he
queued
see
up.
this? Let's see if he's gonna see the Spire. Nope. I don't think he sees the Spire, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't know about the Spire. See?
He has an observer. He's not sending it in.
Yeah, he's not sending it in. But yeah, our 7 mutas are on the way.
Oh boy.
No blink started yet. And
Yeah,
he's just gonna ping pong him up and down that cliff there on the main and the third. And so this is gonna
bad.
be really annoying for Neutrophil to deal with. And this, you know, we talked about the Robo earlier and the Robo Bay. He's doing it in this game, but it's a Muta play, and the Mutas
Yeah.
are inbound on its way to the main, and
Is it
Neutrophil has no
7?
idea. Let's wonder if we can. No, we can't.
Supplies. Oh no.
Oh, two. So Stalkers are warped in. He needs to get blinked though.
Nice pick on the Prism.
Alright, in the
now
meantime, that triggers Neutrophil to counter, but there are a lot of units there to be able to deal with it. He needs to warp in, research blink. Yeah, I guess he has, Dark Menace has enough APMs here to be able to play and ask questions
chat.
here. You know, micro the mutas, and then, micro the attack here, and then type in chat. But 15 probes have fallen. And still no blink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
needs
this is
to
what I'm
put some,
talking about, right?
shield batteries there in the main. There's no batteries there.
Yeah, so Neutrophil's just gonna go back. He did cancel the fort, which is good. But he's not gonna lose this. That's nice manual targeting on healing. Oh
Oh,
no!
but he's gonna lose. Recall does. Oh, okay.
No, he's not.
I was like, oh no, those are valuable units. Don't lose them. But then again, there's no roaches on the map. There's no
Yeah.
Ravagers.
Yeah, it's actually disruptors on the menu here for Neutrophil.
Oh, there's roaches now. Okay. There's some roaches. That's a lot of banelings.
There
Some
are.
force fields.
Yeah, he does have a good split on the Stalkers to prevent these harassments by the mutas.
Yeah,
Right.
he's scary. He could lose all those units if he gets surrounded. Up disruptors here.
Is he aware that the setup here by Dark Menace? I don't think he is aware.
Yeah, that he knows.
But he is gonna go around the right side, and
Dark Menace
as a
pulling back.
as a response, Dark Menace is gonna head back. The mutas are gonna dive in, but there is a cannon there with some stalkers to be able to help it out, and it's going to kill one muta right away. He doesn't have blink. He just finally started the research on it. But let's see who.
Mutas.
Mutas take out that one.
Oh boy. Here we go.
One pylon.
Alright, we're gonna see some splits here by Dark Menace.
Yeah,
Probably
here we go.
like the north.
There are a lot of banelings here though, so this is gonna be scary for Neutrophil. But let's see if it connects.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. But there's
my
just.
gosh, he could lose everything here. He's gonna lose everything,
Well,
man.
pick up the immortals at least. There you go. Look at Neutrophil's supply just dropped, right?
Oh wow.
He got, as Ghost Chan
needed
says,
some,
he got ate up, swallowed.
He needed some sentries there. But then again, he doesn't know about the composition of the banelings and the links. He didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, in that type of thing, you really need is force fields to prevent those banelings from rolling in. But I think this is gonna be the beginning and the end here because I don't think Protoss has enough units here. There's a lot of banelings.
I mean, this
Shield batteries. I mean, the force fields kind of just push them on the sides, but that's not enough. And I think I'm gonna prepare to hit that GG button here soon.
Yeah, look at that. 4 or 5 bases already for the Zerg.
And then Protoss is about to lose a third. Look at that. Look at what's Dark Menace waiting. Is he probably waiting to
Yeah,
pounce
look,
on
that's
that
a lot
third?
of mutas now, actually. So
Yeah.
the mutas are enough to be able to deal with this one cannon. And unfortunately, the disruptors can't hit the mutas. If it did, that would be OP. Alright, it's an
Oh,
all-in, but all it takes is just a few banelings to kill all of that.
yeah. That's just last hope there. Moved by Dark Menace. I mean by Neutrophil.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah.
Watch all of these banelings just blow this up. It's not even gonna be funny. Here it is. Banelings are done. Watch the fireworks. Boom, boom.
Oh, nice force field though.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
the
force field to
disruptor
funnel them.
is leading the battle.
But there is more banelings being made. This is it.
Oh,
There's more
that's it.
banelings there.
Yeah. All right. 2-1.
Alright, we've got a match point going here. Let's see if Neutrophil can force a game 5. But this is going to be in Berlingrad in match number 4. And I think, you know, him not going Stargate was
Yeah.
opening up for a muta transition for the Zerg.
Yeah, he didn't do his usual sentry opening.
Yeah, he
Scouting.
wasn't scouting. You're definitely right. You know, that's a good point where Neutrophil always does that to know what to do to counter.
Yeah.
But he did not do that, so that's why he got blindsided by the mutas, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's invite our players. Okay, game number 4. This could be it for tonight, or we could force a game number 5. We'll see if Neutrophil can do that.
I mean, Dark Menace is playing really well, huh?
Alright.
You can tell he's been really playing.
Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Random. Oh boy.
Yeah, he does have random selected on a match point.
Yeah.
And if he draws Zerg... Oh, he did not change it. It is random.
If he goes Zerger, it's GG. Oh man. He should have just gone for Protoss, man. Oh, Terran!
Terran, so at least that's a better chance.
It's a better chance there.
Okay, let's introduce our players here on the bottom right. With match point going to championship game. We've got our orange Zerg, he is.
Dark Menace.
Oops, shoot.
Top right, a random player. He draws Terran. It is.
Neutrophil.
I wonder what's in store. There's a secret. I mean, not secret. Suspicious SCV.
Yeah, I mean, Neutrophil is just gonna have to do a timing or a cheese some sort. And I think this is gonna be the racks. There's gonna be 2 racks, I'm guessing. No,
Probably
3
doing
racks.
3 racks. He's probably doing Reapers.
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? From what we've seen from Dark Menace, is he doesn't like to send
A drone.
scout.
Yeah. So it takes
And
a
I
while.
think if you're playing against somebody who's doing a random selection, you really need to just go ahead and bite the
Yeah,
bullet and send that drone, even though it slows you down economically, because otherwise you can just get blindsided, right?
Yeah. So let's see how Dark Menace manages this.
Yeah, because Dark Menace's Overlord is not gonna get there for a while still, and by the time he finds out, he might have made a few more drones than necessary.
Here we go. The bunker is gonna be dropped. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but don't drop it right under the Overlord. At least drop it outside of the vision.
There.
No, to the right.
There.
There it is.
Oh! Perfect timing. Go Marines, run!
Yeah,
He's not making Lynx is making drones.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's why you drone scout, man.
yeah. I think he's gonna be able to at least harass this natural. Oh, the Lynx are out.
The links are out. Let's see the micro here. And gets in just in
What?
time.
Did you see that? The
Yeah.
animation was still, the
It
bunker
can
was still almost done,
Yeah,
and
it
then the
can load up while it's finishing up the animation. That's
that was
funny.
funny.
All right. So the hatchery is forfeit pretty much. Now, let's see if Dark Menace does anything to start addressing. No, actually, he might not even go for the hatchery. He's gonna go for. No, he's not. He's gonna go back.
Go for the hatchery. Yeah, 2 links is not gonna be enough, so he's just gonna be able to repair that.
Actually, I would just open that up and kill it with your SCVs, right?
Yeah.
Instead of repairing it endlessly. Yeah, but look, all of the queens have fallen, and
This is a good cheese here by Neutrophil, man. Just gonna stutter step this all the way through victory.
yeah, you don't have speed yet. Speed is about to be done, but you lost all your queens. You're gonna lose this hatchery,
Yeah.
and your Roach Warren just is, it's not done yet.
What? He's gonna lose to this supply depot.
Yeah, just fight that with your SCVs actually. But here are the Marines. There's nothing to stop these Marines now. I think there's critical mass here for any number of Zerglings at this point to be able to deal with it.
Focus
And I
on
think
push.
this is
There
it.
you go.
GG.
Average Terran main. But yeah, it worked though. Ah.
Yeah, there are 6 workers remaining. We're gonna go to an ace match here. Game number 5. That was such a gamble there for Neutrophil on selecting random and not getting Zerg.
And it worked for him well, huh? Because Dark Menace just went on with his normal span right away.
Right. Final game of the night. Glittering Ashes.
Our wish has been granted. A game 5.
You picked a 3-2 Dark Menace, right? Alright, so you could get it right. I already got it wrong because I put 3-1, so. Alright, let's get this started, get the host in.
That was a good cheese there.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, it's a random.
Yeah.
As a Zerg, you're the better Zerg player if he gets Zerg or if he gets Terran. Why put it to chance, right?
Yeah.
Sacrifice that one drone and just play from a little bit behind than you usually play, just so you don't die to a 3 racks, right?
Yeah. That's hard to stop.
Yeah, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop as it is, but it's even harder if you don't know it's coming because you make those extra round of drones, you know?
Yeah, that bunker just finished just in time, man. It was such a... Because he almost lost that Marine.
Here we go. Another random. But you know what? I have a feeling that Neutrophil has a Zerg build specifically for this match.
Yeah. Dark Menace wants Neutrophil to go toss. Alright, here we go. Random it is.
Yeah, I really think if Neutrophil gets Zerg, he has a specific plan. No, he has a specific plan because he's willing to take the chance of getting Zerg, and he's gonna go 12 pool with a plan. I'm guessing.
But you know what? Dark Menace is probably gonna go pool first this time.
Well, let's see.
Let's see. Game 5, here we go.
Alright, on the bottom left corner, trying to get to the championship game, our orange Zerg. He is
Dark Menace.
And our random player on the top right spawning as Terran it is.
Neutrophil.
No Gouda cheese this time. What is he up to?
No, it's gas first.
Yeah, gas.
So this is gonna be. He's gonna hide. Yeah.
Nice.
So he's gonna make it look like it's a another proxy,
Yeah.
right? But he's actually doing a tech build where, let's see, he could go mines or he's gonna go Hellions. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what he has planned here.
This could throw off Dark Menace when he sees this rank with nothing.
And yeah, so still no drone scout for Dark Menace. On a game 5, everything on the line, and you don't know what your opponent is, and you
know
don't.
where... Oh, he's probably gonna do 3 racks. Oh, Reapers.
No, 2 racks Reaper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's easily defendable by Dark Menace. I think he can handle this. So just 2 racks so far. I don't think he's gonna put a factory anytime soon because he doesn't have the gas for it. Because he's gonna save it for Reapers, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I wonder though, why did he decided to to hide his barracks, and then decides to make another hidden barracks, the cheese.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, let's see.
Alright, so
Reaper's out.
yeah, so just 2 racks Reaper with an expansion. And let's see what Dark that's crazy. Yeah, Dark Menace, it is crazy, but let's see. Can you handle a lot of Reapers here? Alright, so he saves that 1 drone.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna lose the drone, but nope. Good save there.
Yeah, but there's gonna be more coming. He's actually banking it up. Another Rax.
Yeah, so there's 3 Reapers in the map, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
3
three
Reapers.
Reapers.
He's making 2 at a time still. You know, this is it. This is for all the marbles, and I can't believe that I guess he is confident enough to be able to do this. Is he gonna be able to get this queen? I think he can get this queen. Oh! Good micro! And gets this the spine as well. And there are more Reapers coming. And he still loses. Uh-oh. Dark Menace is falling apart here. He finally puts down some more spines, but he's gonna lose this queen once the other Reapers join up here. Alright, so more Reapers. Actually, he's content on trying to get this hatchery. No, he's gonna try to go down and see if he can get that queen.
Oh, I need to cancel that.
Yeah, he can get the queen though.
Yeah. Once that fires up. Oh, this fires up. Nice.
Yeah, he gets the
pick
queen.
again.
Gets all of the lings.
Yay.
Don't go that way though. That spine took out 2 Reapers, but there are 2 Reapers gonna join the fray some more. Dark Menace might be in trouble here if he doesn't stabilize. He is making 7 drones at a time, but he has to be careful because he can lose his queen easily again with all of those grenades. Yeah, I don't think you can fight this with these lings right now. More Reapers are being produced.
What is Neutrophil doing behind this? What's he making?
Well, yeah, so he's just making, he has a factory, he's just getting his economy up because they're even in workers. Alright, so in the middle of the map, there the battle of the Lynx and the Reapers. Nice grenades, and I think there's enough Reapers here to clean this up. Yeah, so he did lose a few Reapers, but he's still continually making Reapers though. There's a tank and Marines being produced as well. So while he's doing this harassment, Yeah, he has to be fast on this, right? This is the harass, but at the same time macro
Yep.
thing, and not all of us can do this very well. But the Dark Menace has now gone to lair with the Baneling Nest, and I don't think he can push up. That's too many
Grenade,
links now.
grenade, grenade.
Yeah, I think these
Recall,
are.
recall.
I think this is it for the Reapers. There's even one Reaper just left behind there.
Yeah, the Reapers
Yeah,
are.
I think the Reaper's timer was done already, and I think he
Yep.
needs to stop making the Reapers. Cancel this last one, which he just did. But he needs a third command. And he does not have that. He is ahead on workers, but the Zerg can easily leapfrog that, which actually he will with the 13 drones he just made. And so is it
Like
gonna
that.
come down to just push by Neutrophil? I don't know. He had that window there to finish this off.
Yeah.
But instead it's gonna go on, and so if this goes on to the mid game, I like Dark Menace's chances better.
Yeah. He had this window there, but I think yeah, the longer this game goes, it's gonna be Dark Menace.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, still close in worker count though. Although there's 7 more drones coming out.
Ooh.
He's gonna make a marine there. That's funny.
Sneaky, snacky.
All right, but what's at stake here is who goes to face instability in the championship, right?
Yep. Let's see what. I think he's preparing to. He needs to kill that Overlord there. Just scan
Yeah,
and kill it.
definitely. I mean, well, he's gonna have a medevac coming in, but yeah, he might need to save the scan though. So right now, you need to keep up with Zerg economy. All you need to do is just bring that medevac, which is on its way out.
There.
He did
killed
scan,
it.
so.
Finally.
Right, is he gonna do a tank push here? Yeah, Dark Menace is very versed in dealing with tank pushes.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, his fourth base already done. This is not good for Neutrophil, man.
Well, he's only he has 3 bases though, so he's in
Fire.
good.
Spire is almost halfway.
Yeah, but this does not look good here for Neutrophil. So, from the looks of it, it's gonna be Instability versus Dark Menace for the championship, best of 7.
Yeah. Zerg versus Protoss. But then again, things can change. Let's see if Dark Menace throws away his units.
Yeah, it could easily change, but this is not like Protoss where
Yeah.
you can storm their entire army and then all of a sudden it turns upside down, right? For the for the Terran, it's much harder to do that, right? And I think Dark Menace is very good at handling Terran aggressions.
Mm-hmm.
But we are gonna get to BC Tech here. Now look at this one lone
Get
medevac.
Alright. I think he might be able to kill a few.
I don't think he can kill anything. He just needs to get out of there.
Evac, evac.
He even loses a marine. But
Zerg
where
is
are
on
we
his
here?
5th base. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah,
Yeah, look
think
at that. Dark Menace is 84 drones. So the Zerg swarm is about to come.
Yeah, it's gonna kick into high gear here. 2-2 is on the way. 2 BCs at a time though, so there are not a lot of air units. He does have a Spire, but if the 2 BCs warp into the main, or main and natural, and kill a lot of drones, that might be his way to victory here. So
Yeah, but Dark Menace has so much money, he could just easily queue up Corruptors.
yeah, but I
Like
mean,
that.
look, the supply's not that far apart. Bank is not that far apart. So if these BCs kind of, do a lot of damage, there is hope here for the Terran. But yeah, I mean, Dark Menace is definitely ahead, and I think he's in good shape. But if the BCs kind of scales back the Zerg for a bit, I think he has a chance.
Yep, scout party here.
Let's see if we can secure a fourth base.
Right, look, there's nothing. There's only one queen here per base. So if you warp in on the
Teleports.
main
Yep.
or and the natural at the same time, the queen falls so quickly.
Yeah, because there's no Hydras.
Yeah,
Alright,
there it
go!
is.
Teleport!
Is he gonna?
Teleport,
Oh, he's gonna bank them.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. So I mean, I guess if you really catch him by surprise, you can really
Good work.
decimate the Zerg
Yeah.
base because he can't
Probably
react
take
to
a
it.
couple of bases, right?
Yeah. But the longer he waits, though,
Still no air units for Dark Menace, even though
yeah,
he has a Spire.
he's going all because he saw bio, right? And so he's preparing for a big bio push. The bio push is
Yeah.
not going because Dark Menace, I mean, Neutrophil is gonna bank on this 4 BC strat here.
Yep.
So I think if 4 BCs go across the map right now, it can decimate. Actually, 2 and 2. There's nothing Dark Menace can do about it other than wait for the corruptors to pop.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's 4. Oh wait, oh, the fourth one is about to pop out.
Yeah, there it is.
Teleport
Fourth
now.
one. Fourth one now. Is he gonna go?
Teleports.
Go. No,
Let's
he's
go.
waiting.
All right, they're having a meeting. They're saying, "Hey, should we teleport? What do you guys think?" Nah, let's just wait for more. Yeah, that's the consensus they made. All right,
Yeah.
no teleporting.
I don't like
We
that.
will
I mean, 'cause-
surprise. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I guess it'll kill stuff a lot faster. But if
Yeah.
Dark Menace just queues up like 50 corruptors,
Yeah, those BCs will be done so quick. So,
and he doesn't have Yamato yet, so Yamato just started. All
yeah.
right. So, but the air upgrade has started for the Zerg, and
Look at that.
you know what I don't
Zerg-
want is if it gets revealed here in this fight, and it gives Dark Menace a chance to morph them right away, right?
Yeah. Look at
So-
that. Dark Menace is already supply. I mean, well, there's 200.
Yeah, but look, Neutrophil's not that far back, and he has a number of BCs here, and I think if he just warps in to the main base, kills that Spire, if he goes there and kills the Spire, game over.
Yeah, kill the Spire and the hatchery. Don't kill drones so that
Yeah.
the Zerg stays.
So, go! Warp in
supplies
now!
locked.
He found the BC, I mean the Spire. So this is what I don't like. Oh, there it is, he's going. There!
Up.
It
BC
is!
has teleported on the bottom.
Yep, it is gonna get that Spire,
Ooh,
and no
Very
corruptors,
nice.
and I think Dark Menace is in trouble.
Ay, ay, ay.
Uh-oh. Dark Menace is in trouble. He cannot. He has to wait
cannot
for the
take air
Spire to
damage.
finish, but his entire base is gonna be decimated by then. If we look at the base right now, well, this is important, but I don't think this is consequential at all. Look at the BCs in the main base. They're gonna kill everything there.
Yeah. Jeez, look at that. 38 SCVs go down, but then again, it's looking good for Neutrophil
Yeah, but look,
because of the BCs.
yeah, the Spire is
Yeah.
just halfway still. I
Oh
think.
no, he needs to save that command center. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's so concerned with just finishing this out here. He's
Yeah.
gonna get.
One more. Oh my
He's gonna
gosh.
get the
I think-
hive, and I think if he just keeps killing, look, Dark Menace is at 119. He doesn't know what to make because he's waiting for the Spire to finish. But you know,
Yeah.
Neutrophil needs to keep going here, and he does have Yamato. How many BCs do we have now? We have 8 BCs. So there needs to be a significant amount of corruptors here,
Yep.
right? Dark Menace is losing the third.
And he only has what, 2 hatcheries left? Oh wait, he's making 2 more,
Yeah.
so he can't really make that much corruptors.
Yeah, but also, well, he probably can't teleport 2 or 3 of the BCs because it just teleported, but the rest can go back,
Yeah.
right? And looking
Oh
at
my
the,
gosh. Oh, and he
spots
saw
it.
the
This
fire.
is
I think
it.
he's dead, man.
Oh no, 21. I don't think 21 corruptors is enough because there's a lot of. Oh, there's 26 more, but there's a lot of Yamatos coming out.
Yeah.
He's gonna Yamato every single one and then teleport out, repair, and Dark Menace is in trouble because Neutrophil is almost maxed out, and if he goes in with the Marines,
That's a lot of BCs, man, with Yamato.
yeah, with Yamato.
Uh,
Alright, here it is. Here it is. Is he gonna Yamato? No. Can he even fight this? I think he's fighting this. There's a Yamato. Yeah, he's gonna fight this. There's more
yeah.
BCs than Corruptors at this point. I think this is it. Neutrophil has done it. Game number 5 with a
Oh
BC
my
build.
gosh.
A surprise BC to snipe the Spire. And once you snipe the Spire, game over. More BCs are
BC.
teleported.
Alright.
And I think the problem here is just like Neutrophil in the previous games. Dark Menace usually sends an overlord, speed overlord around the map, around the bases. Yeah. And if he did that and he saw 4 starports, he would have already started
the only thing that Dark Menace could do, man. Just do counter with all his links, and maybe he can do some damage, but
yeah, but the BCs just need to teleport back here, clean this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing that shoots up. And
there's only 7 workers left for Dark Menace.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to teleport all of them, just a few.
GG.
There it is.
What? Oh my gosh. Here we are predicting that the Dark Menace is already winning, and then bam!
Alright. I'm speechless.
Dang. That was insane.
But let's bring in our players here. Good games, gentlemen. That provided it. Oh, let's bring ourselves back into the cam here. Good games, gentlemen. It was action-packed. You keep making us predict wrong as the games go on. But let's start with Dark Menace. So Dark Menace, good games, by the way. Typically, I know that you're a really good scouter. You send your speed overlords a lot all the time to find out what the opponent's doing. And in that last game, for some reason, you didn't scout the 4 starport all BC production. What did you just forget to scout him, or did you assume already that it's gonna be pure bio?
Well, I mean, I was scouting with Lings, and I saw a substantial army in macro, so I just assumed it'd be a normal game. And, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because in that game, the game number 5, you pretty much had that in the bag. The only way you would lose was that if the BC teleported and find the Spire, snipe the Spire, and not allow you to be able to make Corruptors for a while. So, as soon as you saw the BC, what was going through your head, and what were you thinking about trying to transition or how to handle it?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Oh. And so when you saw the BCs, right, what was going through your head at that time, right? And like, what were you thinking about contingency plans, or did you when you saw the BCs, it's pretty much, oh, it's game over?
I mean, I didn't really think it was game over. I just like, I wasn't actually that worried because I could have crushed his army at home. Plus, I had a Spire. He also teleported on top of all the unit and all buildings, so he like killed all that stuff. So yeah.
Gotcha. And my last question is, so whenever he goes random, you really wait until your overlord gets there, or Neutrophil goes to scout you, instead of trying to find out what the race is. What was the reasoning behind just not going ahead and sending a drone scout, right? Why do you not send a drone scout to find out what he is? Do you just not like doing a drone scout and just making sure you macro and have your build orders in place?
I usually do a drone scout against random, but I know he doesn't really do some quick, really cheesy thing. So I just decided to play a more macro-oriented game.
Gotcha. And yeah, your macro was on point. You just got blindsided by, one or two things in the last two games. But yeah, Sir Maligan, any questions here for Dark Menace?
No, I mean you covered everything, man. I mean, yeah, the scouting was key there, not knowing what he's up to. Even dropping some change lanes would have helped. I mean, yeah, you were pretty much blind during that last game, really. I guess Neutrophil did a good job in fooling you, I guess, with the Marine count and stuff. So yeah, I mean, you did a good job though. First game, great surrounds as always. You're always good at that, splitting your armies and then surrounding. Yeah, there was a point when Neutrophil just lost all his main units, and you know he tried to take out your third base. So yeah, other than that, good games, man.
Good
Good
games.
games.
You will now be facing KJ Freedom against Dark Menace for the third place match. And for the championship, for I think 3 years in a row or 3 seasons in a row, we have Neutrophil going to the championship. Actually, four. Is it four?
Is it
I
four?
can't,
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
Five
Mhm.
seasons.
5 seasons. Yeah,
Five,
we are
five
selling you
seasons.
short. 5 seasons in a row that Neutrophil has gone to the championship game.
Yeah.
We can go through that again, but quick questions about the games tonight. So let me ask you this, Neutrophil. You're down 2-1, match point. You decide to go random, knowing that there's a chance that you can get Zerg. Did you have a specific Zerg snipe build in place just in case you got Zerg in those situations?
Honestly, if I got Zerg, I was just hoping for a Ling Bane battle, because I don't beat him often, but I have beaten him in a Ling Bane battle, because it's all down to the macro or micro. So if he just messes up once, I get a free win there.
Gotcha. So
So
you're
I was really
confident.
just banking on the
Ah,
fact that he wouldn't know what race I am.
gotcha. So you're confident that even if you get your weakest race, you still have a chance to win,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
though you're down 2 games and on a match point for him both games. But the good thing is you got Terran. But walk us through that final game, right? So game five, 2-2, all the marbles are on the line, and then you draw Terran. What made you think, okay, now this is a BC build. This is what I'm gonna do. Walk us through what was going through your head when you during that first few minutes of that game number five.
So my go-to whenever I do that build is to, well, start off with the Reaper, so play pressure. If I can kill him there, that'd be really nice. But I've never killed him with that build, and I always transitioned into some sort of bio thing. Bio and tank. I've done it every single time I played against him, and I've always been crushed by like ultras or something late game. So I was hoping I could trick him into just massing BCs and just hitting him when he's not expecting. Hopefully, I can
Hmm.
pick off the
Yeah.
Spire or whatever.
So is
Yeah,
that what
that's
you did when you scanned all over looking for the spire?
Yeah, I wanted to blink right on top of it so I could just snipe it. He couldn't make any
Gotcha.
progress.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I did see that you did spend a lot of scans looking for it. So, but yeah, good job. 2 games there in the last. I thought you were done because you drew Terran, but obviously, you knew what you were doing. You knew how to navigate to a victory. Congratulations, Sir Maligan. Questions here for Neutrophil?
Yeah, only one question. In the first game, you made two robotics bay, but you never made uh, much units from it. Only one immortal, I guess. So, what made you transition to air?
Oh, I never switched my hotkeys off of the Stargate initially because I have it on the same as my Robo, and I usually just switch them depending
Hmm.
on what I'm doing. And I just forgot to switch them, so when I was trying to make units, I couldn't do that, and I was just too busy with whatever I was doing to just bother switching. So I just tech this guy toss because I
Ah,
didn't
I
have
see.
anything coming.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because we were wondering, you had two robotics, you never made anything except immortal and a few servers. But yeah, I mean, good game.
Gotcha.
I love what you did in game two when you established a low ground base there, just choking the Zerg and then waiting for your immortals to come out. So yeah, that was a good play right there, especially the last one. So was that your build? That's what you've been thinking of doing, the battle cruisers on that last game, or it just came to you like, hey, you know what? Let me just go battle cruisers mid game.
Well, pretty much everything this entire series was just me coming up with it on the spot based on how the
Hmm.
previous
Yeah.
matches went. So yeah.
Yeah, because we were surprised too. See, what? Two base, uh, two base battle cruiser. I was like, oh well. Then when the battle cruisers came out, you decided not to teleport both of them. So I think it played out well for you. But yeah, me and Seth we were like, come on, teleport it now. But yeah, I think that really played out well for you. That was the good call. I think
Thank you.
somebody mentioned in chat that it was a 100 IQ AC.
Yeah, it was well done. Now, like you said, your fifth. We have five FSL seasons, and all five you represented in the championship game. All right, you are, I believe, 2-2 in these championship games. Right, you won the first one, you lost the second one, you lost the third one, and then you won last season. This season, you're going to be facing off against Instability, who you've
Instability.
had her number in the past. But what do you think about your chances about getting this third championship victory?
Honestly, I was hoping I would face her in the third place match, but since I have to face her in the first place, I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I was really hoping Freedom would beat her, but yeah, now I'm kind of stuck playing against her.
Well, it's I think it's time now to do really practice. This is the finals.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you have
Yep.
2 days, and you got your work cut out for you. And but if you know her game, and I think you know her concepts, and it gives you plenty of time to think of how you want to approach it, which is good. But good luck on that. We will see you on Friday. We're gonna play both games. We're gonna start off with the third place match with KJ Freedom versus Dark Menace. That's gonna be a best of five. Um, and the final game, which is gonna be a best of seven, which is our championship game. And that will wrap up our season five. Now let's bring KJ back in here, um, on in our cam. So good, yeah. Congratulations, gentlemen. So let's wrap up the night. So KJ, you were observing. Any thoughts on the this last series?
Uh, all you had to do is scout any of the last two games with the easily won. So I was surprised he didn't do that at all. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, actually, both of them were not scouting that. Even Neutrophil usually does the
yeah, but
sentry, and then
yeah,
Phoenix.
but the thing is, first game, Neutrophil went Phoenix, so he didn't need to do a fake one, right?
Hmm.
And then the second game, he cannon rushed, so he doesn't need to do that. And then the third game, that's the only one he really didn't scout. I mean, the hallucination. So it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
There was only one game that he really needed to do it, and he didn't do it there. But the first two, he couldn't because, like I said, the
Oh
first
yeah,
game he went Phoenix,
there's
and
no
then
point
second
to
game he
go
was
Phoenix.
cannon
Yep.
rushing. Yeah, and he was cannon rushing or with the robo
Yeah,
push, right?
Robo push.
There's no need to do that.
Yeah, good games, guys.
Well,
Thanks
good
for giving us
games.
5 games.
So we saw four players tonight, and we're gonna see the same four players on Friday, but different matchups. And looking forward to that. Any final words, Neutrophil, Dark Menace, before we let you guys go?
Nope, just good games.
Good games. All right, good games, Dark Menace.
Yeah.
Any
Yes.
final words, Sir Maligan? Thank you for co-casting with me. I know it's a long
Yeah,
night, but any final words?
yeah. Final words is don't miss Friday's game. This is gonna be a good one. As you guys seen on the playoffs, it's gonna be hopefully an epic finals. It's gonna be game 7, right? I mean 7 games, best of 7,
Yeah, the third place match is gonna be best of five.
best of 5. Okay, then
And
best of 7.
then the finals, we always have the championship as a best of seven. So no vetoes. They select their first map they want to play and so forth. So
Nice.
we might hopefully go seven. But it's gonna be instability and neutrophil. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. Uh, yeah, looking forward to it. Any final words, KJ Freedom, before we end the
No, see
stream?
you guys. See you guys in 2 days.
Yep, see you
Whoever
guys.
Yep.
practices the best wins.
All right.
Yep.
Um, Thanks again. I don't have the since I'm doing production today. I have to look for it, but that might take
Guys,
some time.
don't
But thanks to
get
our Patreons, we have Stu Blue, we have Cyan and Hyper Turtle, right? And then our all access pass Patreons are KJ. Who are they again? I can never pronounce their names.
Rogue Rage. I
Rogue
mean Rogue
Ranch.
Ranch and PCH.
ECH. So thanks again for the support. This Friday is our final broadcast of FSL Season 5. Look out for communications we might release for information on FSL Season 6. So those who are interested, watch out for that. Until then, good
Oh yeah,
games.
here you go. Here you go. There's the image if you guys are interested. All
There
right.
it is.
Thanks,
There's the image.
guys.
That's, yeah, you check it out on chat. And so we'll see you guys on Friday. Good games. And I'm going to
Good
be
game.
playing the final video of the player lineup. And then we'll see you guys on Friday.
Can't wait. Alright, guys. Good games.
Games.